One. The adventure is going to start out in the beautiful city of Sahuul. Sahuul? Yeah.
Say what?
Sahuul. And that's where we will officially meet some of our characters. All right. Today is a pretty good day. You know, it started out. It rained a little bit this morning, but the weather cleared up, making for a beautiful day for everyone to enjoy, and the general mood is fairly happy. Okay. So as we go over to meet our first adventurer, who is currently scrubbing the deck, earning their keep aboard this merchant vessel, trying to leave behind some lands of fortune, if that's a word.
Misfortune?
From League of
We are gonna
Legends?
meet Gin. Okay? Wait, is it Jin or Gin? Jin. We're gonna meet Jin, just like the League of Legends character.
I think that's Jay.
So,
Hello, it is
Jin.
I, scrubbing the decks.
The first mate walks up to you. Get to cleaning, girl. We are almost to port. If you're not done by then, you'll be with us for another voyage.
Yes, chef.
All right. Okay. What else? Is that all you say?
I got it, my guy. I can do that.
Okay. So as you get back to cleaning, you maybe perhaps look up, and off in the distance you see these beautiful blue sails of a ship, another merchant vessel, also coming close to port. This is where we you maybe see a little bit of a bass on this sail we have here.
Interesting. Glorious, even.
Yeah. I'm looking for a photo. That is the city you guys see. I just posted it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so
The
pretty.
beautiful city of Sahuul.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. So as you look off into the distance, you see these beautiful blue silken sails, maybe perhaps a little tattered from their recent adventures. A few holes scattered among them. This is where we'll meet our next character, Aaron. As near the top of the mast, looking out at the city and all it may have to offer, maybe perhaps your captain has something for you before you reach port. What do you do?
My captain? My captain?
Yeah, you're in the crow's nest, outlooking the city.
Mm-hmm,
You're close. You're closer to port than Jin.
All right, I'm gonna descend from the crow's nest. Then no reason to be up there, but I'd like to yell out "Land ho!" before I get down. I'm sure they already know, but it's my job to let them know.
Yeah. Okay.
This is an Assassin's Creed.
When you get to the bottom, the captain approaches you.
Hello, Captain, sir.
Ahoy, my boy. We're here at Sahuul. We need some supplies. Do you think you could go get them?
Absolutely, sir. It'd be my honor.
Oh, I knew I could count on
sailors.
you. He like pats you on like the back, and
Don't touch me. Sorry. I apologize to the captain. I didn't mean it.
he scowls at you, puffing his perhaps his pipe.
You're just so intimidating and large, sir.
He says, "Well," glancing up above you, glazing over your misspoken. He says, "We need some fabric to fix the sail," and he gives you 20 GP, and he says, "Go get our next cargo as well from the trade guild." Okay, and then
You got it, boss.
he goes that. Okay. He finishes up and he walks away. He's doing other things. He's telling other crewmates to get ready, and they're getting their shit ready and hoisting the cargo from below deck, getting ready to offload. As we pan out from the sea, we enter the city where we have Wolgren walking up the steps into the Adventurers Guild. He meets the double bay grand doors and enters. What do you do, Wolgren?
I want to moonwalk in, and then I moonwalk in, turn around. I'm like, "Hello, I am Wolgren."
Okay. You see a guy over in the corner who's like ancient, right? He's walking with a cane, and he goes, "Aha!" and points at you and smiles, and then goes back to his drink. And then the proprietor there at the desk raises her gaze and says, "Ah, Wolgren, welcome back. What have you got for us today?"
I got nothing actually. I need a job.
Oh yeah, you have that trophy from a recent kill you brought me.
Yeah, here you go. And then
yes,
I reached in my bag.
Sir.
Like, this trophy.
Quest.
Yes.
I see. Thank you.
The skull of a
really
dragon
this.
king.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Money
you
now.
Hand it to her. It's literally a rat-sized dragon skull. Okay, and she says, "Ah, yes, a dragon king indeed. This is." And she says, "Well, for a man of your stature at the iron level in the Adventurers Guild, we have some good quests you could partake in, should you choose."
Yeah, I'm pretty badass. Kind of like Mr. Beast in this world.
Oh, really? Okay.
On being this guy's party.
So she throws down 3 pieces of paper, okay?
Okay.
One of them has a picture of a vial, one of them has a picture of a mountain, and one of them has a picture of a snake. Which one do you view?
The mountain.
Okay, so you grab the mountain one. You pick up this paper. You have to this one in particular is for fetching fangs from a mountain lion. The fangs in particular must be 4 inches or longer. Yeah, you have to go to the northern peak. It's like moderate danger. It's worth about 50 GP per tooth. No limit on the amount of teeth.
Okay. So about 50 GP per tooth?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you view any other ones?
What about the vial?
The vial, okay. So you pick that one up. Also found in the north, you need 3 vials of stag antler velvet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it says it pays 30 GP per vial or 100 GP for 3. Yeah. Yeah, pretty low risk of damage.
Okay. Well, I'm not fucking lame. So what's the snake one? And then I take the piece of paper and I push the vial one back to her.
Oh, okay. So before you pick up the snake one, she puts a hand down and says, "With this one, you definitely need some help. Being a solo adventurer, you know, it is dangerous. You're lucky to have made it to Iron, let alone the next level of quests that you're able to accept here. These are bronze level quests, so just be careful," she says, and she lets you pick it up.
I said,
You must obtain a vial of arcane viper venom. And the viper must be kept alive in order to milk this venom from that viper. You can see that you have to go to the jungle forest. And there's a high risk of injury. And it pays 200 GP per vial.
God damn. All right, I pick up the snake one. I'm reading it. I slam that shit down on the table. I'm like, this one.
You're pointing at it,
Yeah.
tapping over. Okay. So she asks for, well, present your guild card.
I pull out my modern day wallet and
You hand her a single iron coin that with the
trifold
guild
leather
emblem
wallet.
on it.
Oh, that's badass.
She takes the iron coin, she sets it on the paper, she stamps it, and then the piece of paper at the top says accepted by Wolgren, and you take the coin and the piece of paper with you.
Hell yeah. I saunter out.
Okay. You saunter out. Okay. Alrighty. She
Walking
says,
like this.
remember, don't do this one alone. We'd hate to see anything happen to you. So you walk out.
Yeah.
And then
He sauntered, actually.
he sauntered, sorry, yeah. He sauntered out. But be sure to stop by the trade guild too before you head north. You know those merchants always have something for you to do.
And then I
Continue to
fucking
Nope.
spin around and I go, not saying a word. And I walk out. Actually, I say something cool, but my voice cracks, and then I walk out.
Okay. After you leave, she's sitting there with a weird face on her. Why'd he say something cool? And also, like, wow, what a weird fellow that one is. And then, yeah, okay. So as you walk down the steps, we're gonna pan again to our final adventure here. Seraphis, who also is climbing some steps, this time to a rather large stone building. The Capitol Library here in the city. Perhaps he's looking for something. What do you do?
So I enter the building and I look for whoever's working in the library.
Okay. When you enter the building, there are two benches on either side of you in a little hallway with some lights. It was kind of weird because the building had no windows when you entered, but somehow there are windows inside of here. As you walk down the hallway, it opens up, and as you look up and around, there's so much space inside that the air looks slightly foggy. with the distance you have to look down the various paths of books and hallways and ladders going up the stacks here and there. Gold trim, wood, stone, ornately carved stone pillars supporting the different structures. You see books whizzing by with golden particle trails following them, flying almost like birds. In the center of the room, you see a circle desk with one way in, just a circle desk, and you see a woman working there.
All right, so I'm gonna go speak to the librarian.
Perfect.
Or the woman.
Perfect. Okay. So you walk up. She does not acknowledge you.
Is there a bell on the desk?
There is no bell on the desk.
All right, so I clear my throat a little bit, like to try to get her attention.
She's moving books, and she's like reaching into the air and just plucking books and then stamping them and throwing them into the air, and they whiz off. As you clear your voice, she kind of looks at you and then continues working and says, "What can I help you with?"
All right, this is when I reach into my bag and I pull out a piece of paper with runes on it.
Okay.
And I slap it on the desk in front of her and said, "Did this look familiar to you?"
Okay. So she's kind of stones are plopping in a jar nearby. Again, materializing and just falling into the jar. She kind of plucks one up, reaches with her left hand into the air, grabs a book, puts the stone on the cover, stamps it, throws it into the air, looks down with her hand still in the air, looks down at the piece of paper, and then freezes. So you now have her undivided attention. She reaches forward, grabs the paper, looks at the runes, and asks you how did you come by these?
That is not of importance. Just tell me what you know about it.
Well, for sure, I'm well. Knowledge of this will not be found in my library. For this level, you'll have to go to Arceus. But even then, it's kept under lock and key. It is very rare to have someone come in and ask about this. What do you know of necromancy? She says blatantly.
I know enough that it's caused some damage. How do I get to Arceus?
You'll have to follow the road north. When you get to the mountain pass, you'll have to go left and backtrack. She puts the piece of paper down. She says, "Although I may have a book for you." And she reaches up again and just plucks a book out of the air, sets it down, and it's not it looks like an ordinary book. There's no like special symbols or anything scrawled on the cover. It says on the cover, you read in common, "Runes of the Old Age," and she says, "Do you have a library card?" Sorry, I didn't do that in voice.
No, I don't have a library card.
She said, "Would you like one?"
Sure.
Okay. Give me your hand.
I placed my hand on the desk.
Okay. She reaches into a drawer behind the desk, opens a cupboard, and she plucks out a pure white stone. It's like a milky color white, not see-through or anything. She then plucks out an instrument, sort of like a thermometer. She sets the white stone on the ground. She grabs your hand, gripping it rather tightly. And she takes the instrument and she stabs it into your palm. And your blood slowly fills up the thermometer portion of this instrument. She lets go of your hand, takes the instrument, taps it on the rock. The rock then turns red. She takes that rock and stamps it into the book, just like she has previously. And then in the inside cover, it says checked out by Seraphis on the date. And she says, just return it to any library and don't try to damage it. We'll know, she says. She hands you the library, or she hands you the book, hands you the whole library. She gives you the book and then immediately turns without any send-offs or anything, and then gets back to plucking stones, looking at them, pulling books and stamping them, and then tossing them up.
Okay, so I grab the book, I turn around and start making my way out of the library. As I'm leaving, I'm like rubbing my hand that just got mutilated, thinking to myself, this is a little excessive for a library card. I continue my way out of the library.
Okay, all right. As you're making your way down the steps, we transition again. Lots of transitions in this one. Back to Jin. As they pull into port, you're pretty exhausted from all the scrubbing they made you do. You're on the boat. The dock board gets plop, boom, 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 boom. What do you do?
I go to see what the noise is. Or what's all the noise coming from?
The noise was the board that you walk on falling down, like on the ground. Sorry.
Oh my. I pick it up and I start heading up. See my way out. Be like,
okay, so as you pick up the board, the guy who scolded you earlier walks by and says, "What are you doing, you dumb girl?" And he slaps you, grabs the board, and puts it back down. And he tells you, "Get off!"
I say, and then I get off.
Okay. So now you're on the pier, okay? As you look out on the pier, essentially the door was open, you closed it again, is what just I'm sorry. That's what the board falling.
I thought it was like you stepped on a loose board and you were like, "Oh, okay, let me just."
No, no, it was like a drawbridge type board, and he like dropped it, and it like thought it, and then she just picks it back up. Okay, sorry. And then so you're on the pier as you like stand there looking around. You feel the warmth of the now mostly clear sky and the sun streaming down. You see a carts being pulled by a few carts being pulled by horses. You see some pier shops, some people walking, bustling up and down in between the wall and the water. This is mostly used for transport. And then at the end of the pier, you see the town gate.
Well, I head towards the pier with the objective of going to the town.
Perfect. As you're walking towards the gate, you see that there are dwarves and elves and humans. They are freely passing through this gate. There are a few guards sitting. You see two spear holders playing some cards. You see a woman standing, and she's looking through a colored piece of glass at the people as they walk by and at the cargo. She occasionally motions for people to come over, and she inspects their goods as they walk by. You also see one man who has a sword, who's kind of just leaning up against the side, surveying people as they walk by.
Interesting. Let's go talk to the lady with the stain-colored glass.
Okay. So you walk up to this lady, and she's scanning a box currently, a cargo box. She sees you approach, and she kind of just like slowly looks up at you and says, "Do you need something?"
I asked, do my goods need to be scanned before entering the city?
She looks at you, and she says, "What goods?"
I say, well, that really hurt my feelings.
Okay. As you're talking to her, the guy with the sword, he kind of turns and notices that you're talking to her, and he walks up and he says, "Present your papers."
And I say, I don't have those.
He sits there, silent for a moment. The people playing cards, they stop and they look up. The girl with the colored piece of paper, or the colored piece of glass, she kind of like scans you up and down, and she says, "She's definitely undocumented." The guy with the sword then puts one hand on your shoulder and says, "Well, then let's get you registered." And he like leads you over
What a nice man.
to like a little shack nearby.
I say, okay.
Okay. So you walk with them to the shack. He walks inside. He's kind of rummaging through some papers. He grabs a piece of paper. He sets it down. He's like, "Sign here," and he hands you a pen. And you sign. Yeah, I'll let you.
So is it a blank piece of paper?
No, it says it's document of city entrance, let's say.
Okay.
Entrance log for Dragonborn.
Amazing. I thoroughly read all of the literature on that paper and then sign.
Okay. So as you're reading, it says you must never de-armor yourself while inside the city walls. You must remain cloaked or armored up, and your tail must be kept
Racist.
My tail must be kept what?
like kept tucked away.
I gotta tuck my tail?
You gotta tuck your tail. Yeah.
Like a drag queen.
So do you still sign?
Yeah, I sign.
Okay. So he takes that piece of paper and he puts it in this like letter slit in the side of his shack. He just slips it in. At the bottom, another piece of paper comes out, and it has the current date and time on it. And then he slaps that on and says, "Keep this on you at all times. If you're stopped, present it immediately."
I say, okay, thank you. What was your name, by the way?
Ah, yes. The name.
That would be right fucking bad. 2 seconds.
Ah, yes.
I'm being
Good.
documented and you're leaving. That's so rude.
Yes. My name, he says, pondering off for a moment.
May I call you Mr. Swordman? I know you have a
Mr.
sword.
Swordman.
City guard number 4.
Maybe.
You're telling me I missed the first 3?
He's actually city guard with sword.
Mr. City Swordsman.
His name is Desvilth.
Death
Yo.
Stesvith. Yes, Stesvith.
Death fifth.
Okay.
I say, interesting. Nice to meet you, Stesfifth. Stesfifth. And then I walk out of the shack.
All right. And then you go into the city, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. As you walk into the city, perhaps your mouth is a bit parched. You know, you spent lots of time on the sea, salty sea, so perhaps you may look for some local delicacies or watering holes.
I go and I look for a watering hole or well. Let's just freaking go.
Perfect. Okay. We pan once again. This time to Aaron. Okay. He's on the dock. You see shops, pop-up shops here and there, selling various things, for some seafaring folk. What do you do?
Look for any shops that might have like a picture of a bow on them.
Okay.
You know,
yeah,
maybe like a
do,
shop with some nautical nonsense.
You do see a shop that has some cloth displayed in the front. It's not quite the same blue, but it is the same fabric.
Okay. Is the shopkeeper out front?
Yeah.
I'd like to go up to him, and I wanna. Is this cloth you have here? Is this cloth seaworthy, sir?
Yes, good sir. It is. Are you a man of the sea?
Oh, I love the sea. Nothing like the sea breeze through my sail and my hair, whipping back. God, the sea is my life, sir.
Yes. With such passion and rigor. You love these high quality fabrics we have for sale. He's like, what color are you interested in? And he's got like a white, he's got some cream color, mostly non-crazy colors. Colored fabric is pretty pricey considering you have to dye it.
Well, you see, sir, I forgot to ask my captain if you would like the similar color blue, but I see here that you don't have the exact color, so mayhaps... How much is your white cloth?
Yes. Just some basic white cloth for your sale, sir. That'll set you back about 10 GP.
Jesus, this economy lately. What has happened to this place? And this blue cloth here. What about that?
Yeah, okay. This blue cloth here, about 18 GP.
Jeez.
Yes, the blue dye. It's imported from the east. It's made from beetle carapaces ground up. It gives just the most sky blue.
Oh, I do love that. You know, I'm sure my captain wouldn't mind. I mean, he gave me 20 gold for a reason.
Oh, really? Well,
yes.
well, perhaps I could interest you in a little bit of extra GP or a little bit of extra cloth. He grabs like a single square, like 1 square foot of white cloth. He slaps it on top of the blue and he says, 20 GP.
Oh, yes. For just this square here, 2 GP. Now, is this proportional to what you would have given me?
Yes.
Ratio?
Yes,
the ratio checks out?
Yes, of course. This is a great deal.
This is a good deal.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, not like I can take the 20 gold and live to tell about it, so might as well spend it on sailcloth. I'll take it.
Okay.
You've got a deal.
Oh yes, okay, good sir. You'll love this fabric. He gives you.
I'm
the
sure I
fabric,
will.
And you give him the 20 GP.
Yep, here you are, sir. Here's 20
Okay.
gold pieces.
He pockets it, and then turns to another customer.
Sweet. I bag it.
Okay, you bag it. All right. Looking down the dock from where you currently are, you can see that just inside the gate, across a small courtyard, is the trade guild. What do you do? In between you and the trade guild is the ship.
Geesh, I guess I better go drop off the cloth to my captain before going into the trade guild.
Okay. So you
got
go
some
and
old
drop
friends over at the trade guild. Perhaps they know of my my people.
Okay. So you walk up to the ship, with the fabric in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain and first mate approach you. The first mate looks at the blue fabric and is like, "Oh, this is beautiful," and picks it up from you. And this will patchwork very grandly, lol, onto the sail.
I'm glad you like it. It was
Okay.
expensive. I spent all the gold.
The
that
captain
you
looks
gave me.
at you in astonishment. You spent 20 GP?
I mean, it's the most gorgeous shade of blue, sir. You know it's my favorite color. And why give me
This
20?
sailcloth's not worth any more than 12!
What? You're saying he swindled me? Took advantage of my good
spent
faith?
20 GP!
Well, I got this
on
square of white.
blue-
I hold up the white square.
He grabs the skip. This isn't worth 2 copper!
No, don't tell me that. He told me it was imported from the East. He looked honest.
The captain like reaches into his pocket and pulls out blue dye from his pocket, and it matches perfectly with the sail.
No, Captain.
And he says, "Our sail's gonna look like shit now because it's got 2 blues on it."
No, it's monochromatic, sir. It's all the rage. The
Oh
kids,
my
they dress
God,
in all
boy.
shades of blues and browns, and then they love it.
You better go get us a damn good cargo here. We gotta make up for these losses you're just wasting money on.
Sir, please. I swear I'm an experienced trader. He just got one up on me.
An experienced trader would at least try to tell if his
But
guy
he was
who's
so
selling him shit
earnest.
was lying.
I don't understand.
Okay? And he's like, he just kind of waves you off and grabs the blue cloth and just walks away shaking his head.
I mumble. I'm like, how could a fellow man of the sea do this to me? I thought he was my brother.
Okay. So do you make your way over to the trade guild?
Yes, I'm depressed.
You're depressed. Okay.
I'm just slightly sad.
Okay. As you walk over to the trade guild across this small courtyard, you see a few like well-dressed merchants standing around. They're kind of discussing, maybe haggling amongst themselves. There's nobody necessarily coming or going from the trade guild, but there's some people outside in the courtyard. But do you go in?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to find cargo to ship.
Okay.
Lest I be reprimanded.
Immediately as you walk in the door, on your right is a desk. Okay. In the desk, you see a woman standing there. She looks kind of like a receptionist maybe. And you see like stacks of papers, some quills and ink. Yeah. and behind her is a door that leads to a secondary room.
Hello, madam. Would you,
Ah.
by chance, have any goods that need shipped this evening?
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Trade Guild of Sahuul.
Thank you.
She says, present your guild card.
I left it in my other pants. No, wait. I have it.
You present.
Pass it to
I left it in my other pants. She picks up a piece of glass, looks in your pants, and sees the guild card. You give her your guild card. It is an actual card. This is like almost laminated gold. And she takes it and she like swipes it over a stone, and she says, "Ah, a yeoman, welcome. We do have a few things, but the distance is vast. It may take some time. Are you okay with this?"
How vast are we talking?
Well, we have 2 jobs here. We have a few cargo crates with artisan tools that need to go to the east.
No, not the east. I heard there's great blue beetles that come from the east.
Oh, yes. They make the most exquisite purple dye.
Purple? That God. God, I hate bugs.
She says, these cargo crates, it'll pay about 300 GP. It's fairly safe, we expect. We can't ever really tell. It's
Yes,
about
of course.
3 work weeks worth of sailing. But you get 100 GP now and 300 on delivery.
100 up front, you say?
Yes.
Well, this could surely pay off my sales. Is this the only job you have, or is there more?
We do have another one. It's a rather more lucrative. This may come with some danger due to the value.
Danger.
You'll have to transport some sacks with moss agate. It pays 600 upon delivery, with 200 GP up front. A total trip of about 5 weeks.
Wow. Well, that would certainly pay back the debt I've acquired to my captain. Well, I mean, with the favorable winds behind me, I'm sure I could do it in 4 weeks. I think I'll have to go for the more lucrative opportunity. I'm a man of the coin, after all.
Okay.
I said.
So you do the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Okay. All right. She says, "Oh, wonderful!" And she hands you a piece of paper that you'll present to the dock master, and he'll load your cargo up.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gives you your guild card back as well. And she says, "Thank you for doing business.
Thank you
Have a
for keeping
wonderful
me
day."
alive. Goodbye.
Okay. So you walk back down to the dock area. You present the paper to the dock master, we'll say. And nice. Okay. So yeah, you do that. And he's like, "Oh, okay, yes, we'll load that up right away. He grabs a pouch from behind his area, and he tosses it to you, and he says, "What ship are you with?"
That one with the torn blue sails over there, sir. Seems they haven't quite gotten it fixed yet.
We'll load that up right away. And he kind of like turns around and starts ordering people to grab some stuff.
Nice.
Nice.
I would like to go tell my captain of the massive bounty I have pulled in for us. 200 gold up front. 10
Okay.
times
Okay.
what I spent.
so you return with the 200 GP to your captain.
Mhm.
What did you get for us? What are we transporting?
Some sort of agate. It's mossy
Oh.
or something. It's green, I think, from the way it was described. Possibly
Okay.
a 5-week journey, but maybe if I pray hard enough, we could do it in 4.
Okay. He takes the 200 GP in the paper, and he says, "How long are we staying in port?" Yeah, he wouldn't necessarily ask that, I guess. Never mind. He doesn't say that. He says, "We leave in a few hours." To you, and then he walks away. How about that?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Well,
Do you?
since
Do you
I'm here, I might
Okay.
as well explore the town. I'd like to take in all the sights I can. I very much value that sort of thing,
Okay.
enriching myself.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for doing that. As you walk back in town again, the guy with the sword eyeballs you, and as you pass, he gives you a nod, but he doesn't stop you.
I wink at him.
Is
That
it
finger
a
gun.
is it a downward nod or an upward nod?
Downward nod.
So he means business. Shit. Not very friendly.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Because that's like I acknowledge you. This is like
Yeah.
a sup.
Yeah. Okay. So as you're walking into town again, we are going to transition.
Yay.
um to Jin. Jin, as you walk through the city streets exploring, we haven't really described the city yet, but as you're walking through the paved streets, the cobblestone buildings on your left and right, with wooden structures on top, spanning maybe 1 or 2 stories up. Various people walking through the streets, going places. You are fully covered, walking
Tail
through
tucked
the
and all.
tail tucked in all as you walk through, looking for maybe perhaps somewhere to get a drink.
Ah, yes, the watering hole / well.
It's like the local
okay.
fountain. Just
For I have
Um,
very little money, and I would like to hold on to everything I own.
when you are walking through these streets, you happen to make a turn, and you see a man ahead of you, and a child steps out of a doorway. And the child has a small bag in his hand. He starts walking towards you, maybe 50 feet in front of you.
Okay.
As the man passes the child, he reaches down, yoinks the bag from the child's hand, and then starts sprinting away. The child screams, "Help! Help! I've been robbed! That's our food money!" What do you do?
Oh my. See, if I were a more hardy person, I might chase after him. However, I am but a gentle giant. So I try to soothe the child and be like, I'm so sorry. But let's go find you some food together. And I take the
Gotcha.
child and try to find food with the child.
As you kneel down to soothe the child, the child's crying, saying, "We won't be able to eat for a week without that money."
Oh my. I say, take me to your family. Maybe I can help you all find some food.
Take me to your leader.
Okay. Okay. So, as you, the boy says, "Okay," and he turns around and walks you back to the door he just came out of, and walks in crying. His mother is behind the counter. When she notices, she jumps the counter and comes running, and she hugs her son and says, "Oh, what happened? What happened?"
Do I tell the mother, or is the
The
kid
child
calmed
is
down enough?
sobbing.
Okay. I explain to the mother, your son here got robbed, lost a week's worth of food. Kinda sucks. Luckily, I'm here to help. I'm gonna try and gather
she
up all the
says,
food I can.
"You're here to help! Why didn't you chase the fucker down?"
Because
This-
everyone
what a
already
petty
hates
thief
dragonborns,
stealing
ma'am.
from children. Clearly immoral. And then she's
Gain
like,
respect,
"You
gang.
wait here," and she runs out the door.
Oh my.
What do you do?
I I leave as quietly and as efficiently as I can.
Okay. So you are slowly backing out of this room backwards. Okay. You step on a squeaky floorboard, and the child looks up and says, "Where are you going?"
I'm gonna say to try and find you food.
He says, "But who's gonna watch me while Mama's gone?"
And I say no one was watching you in the street anyway. And I leave.
Oh! Okay.
That was the greatest moment of the session so far. I like I just imagine like the mom jumping over the counter. Like there's a door, there's like an entryway right there, and she just
Okay.
That's okay.
So you walk away. As you step out, you see the boy's mother like at the end of the street, and she like turns and goes down an alleyway.
Oh my. I follow her.
You follow her.
I think so.
Okay.
Is it the same alleyway the man was down? Maybe she was in on it.
The mother was in on robbing her own son from food
She's just
money.
letting
Yes.
him wander the streets.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So you follow her. She's moving pretty quickly. So how fast are you moving? Are you gonna run?
Enough to keep distance, that she doesn't know that I'm there.
Okay. So this fully chainmail armored
Oh my.
dragonborn is jogging quietly behind this 3-foot tall barmaiden halfling.
sounds like a bag
while
of
she
chains.
chases a thief, a petty thief. Okay.
Oh my. Wait.
Uh,
What?
As you're jogging enough behind her that she doesn't know you're there. You're holding like the different plates of armor as you're running through the streets. It doesn't do much to muffle your sound. I'm gonna be honest. Without rolling, you're not stealthy.
Correct.
As you're going here, you're so focused on trying to remain stealthy and running behind. You smash into someone.
Oh.
Okay. and I'm gonna introduce Seraphis to the scene. So Seraphis, you're walking down these steps to the library, from an inconspicuous building, right? Like you would not know it's a library unless you know what you were looking for. As you're walking down, you're kind of pawing through the book, reading maybe, nothing amazing jumps out at you, but possibly some useful info in there. And someone just fucking whole ass bodies you, and knocks you to the ground, and you throw your book flies out of your hand.
All right, so I hit the ground. I'm just in complete awe, like, what? You idiot! And then I get up slowly, like gathering my thoughts here, and then I notice that it's a dragonborn. And then
You cannot tell that. She's fully
Okay.
covered.
I can't tell. Okay.
Nope.
So I get up on my feet, I like gather myself, and I say, I yell at this person, watch where you're going. And then while I'm screaming this, I'm like frantically looking around for my book.
Okay. Jin, after knocking this person down, and seeing their book go fly off onto the nearby stairs, and then them telling you watch where you're going, how do you then proceed following the mother?
So I apologize to the person very many a times. Notice that they are frantically looking for something, and also start frantically looking for something. Easily distracted.
Okay. So you're gonna help him find your book. It's just over on the stairs, so it's relatively nearby. And as you're like looking for it, do you say anything else, Surface?
I just keep apologizing, saying I'm so sorry, but also try to keep it down. Please be quiet. Please be quiet. Please chill out. And just try to be as quiet as possible about running straight into someone in chainmail armor.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So this person that ran into me is now frantically looking around. They don't know what they're looking for, but they see me frantically looking around. So
Correct. I'm panicked.
I look at this person and I say, "What are you doing right now?"
I say, you look scared, so I'm scared.
Oh my god. Okay.
So empathetic.
Okay. So
I'm not scared, you imbecile. You knocked my book out of my hand and I'm trying to find it.
And I say, okay, you look cooler than to read books, but I'll help you find your book. I'm so sorry. Did I knock it out of your hand? Was that all me?
And I just look down in disgust and just let out a deep sigh, like, and then continue to look around for my book. Can I roll a perception check or something to try to find my book in the general location?
I think
you
would've
can if you want to, sure. I will say though that you are on stairs with no features, and the book is about 2 feet away.
This is perfect. Let me roll a perception.
Okay. Okay.
First roll.
All right. So how do we do this in the commands?
So,
am I good?
yeah, just go. Yep.
Got a 15.
Okay. Wonderful. So like as you're like looking around trying to you easily see your book, but you do notice even through the clattering of the chainmail, you do notice, you hear screeches like of a woman just absolute terror, okay? And it's coming from just down the block on the right.
Oh god.
Okay, so
Okay.
I completely ignore the book at this point, and I say, "Did you hear that?" towards the person with me.
Okay.
Do I also need to roll perception in order to hear it, or?
I mean, I'll say no.
Okay.
If you just try and hear it.
I take a second, And I
Okay.
hear faint screaming.
Okay, yeah. And you can tell that it's again just down the road to the right.
Okay, so
Uh,
at this point, I grab my book off the ground and I explain, we need to go check that out.
I say, last time I heard this, it ended really awkwardly, but I'll be with you on this one.
Okay. 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 So you guys do go then around?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Here is where we go. As you run down the hall or down this alley or this, what the fuck is this even called? This roadway, we'll say. This roadway. You come closer and closer to these screams, and you can hear like kind of scuffle, right? As you like get to where the sound is coming from, you see an alleyway it's a dead end, right? You see the mother and you see the thief. The thief is trying to climb over like a wall, and then the mother is like holding on to the legs, and she's biting the guy in the leg, and the guy is screaming.
What a badass.
The guy is absolutely screaming. And here's where I will say roll initiative. So can you both roll d20s?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
How do I do that again?
Cut his fucking legs
Exclamation
off.
point R space 1d20.
God bless.
You got a 5. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Holy shit. Okay. 18, 19. These are also, you're gonna add your dex modifier to these. So
Okay.
hold on. Let me just write down. So the mom did get an 18, so that does make sense.
You want me to just edit mine to add the dex modifier or what?
No, just call it out. What'd you get?
With 4.
Okay. 4 with your dex, so that you got a 5 minus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what did you get, Jin?
I don't know how to do that. What are you
So
talking
you have
about?
7. And then look at your character sheet.
Yeah.
On the left, you have your dex modifier. It's a number between 1 and 20, and then you have a little plus. What's that little
Oh,
plus?
0.
Or 0? Okay, so you rolled a straight 7.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you've got a 4, a 7. You two are going to be down here. Again, mom and thief. Okay, all right. So the mom is going to again keep gnawing. She's just kind of holding on. Being a halfling, she doesn't weigh a lot, but she definitely weighs more than this man can hoist up. He's rather tall and lanky, not very well built for combat. This man. He kind of struggles a little bit to get up. He's kind of like kicking. The 15 and 18. Oh my god. The guy tries to like struggle and kick. The mom almost slips free, but she's really got her claws in this guy's leg. Like she is holding on for dear life. Okay. And then we're gonna go over to Jin. What do you do seeing this woman in this alleyway?
Which leg is she biting on this guy?
She's holding both of them. She's like
She's-
crisscross applesauce, arms around both legs, legs around both legs, and she's just gnawing on the left leg.
Hell yeah, look at her go. So I thought it would change depending on what side I'd want to be on, but I'm gonna come up and be on her right and start just wailing on this guy.
Okay. For posterity's sake, we're gonna do this. You're right there now. What are you gonna do when you get there?
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this guy.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d20, and then you're gonna. Are you just gonna punch him barehanded?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So just roll a d20 and then add your strength modifier.
Oh!
And then plus
Oh
4 for
my
strength, in case you guys
God.
were wondering.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
What did you say?
Goku punched his
Plus
ass.
4 for my strength.
Okay. So you rolled a 24. Okay, so the first instance of this, you can either double the damage dice, or you can apply a status.
Oh.
And then the statuses are in terms and conditions. Nat 20 specialty attack. You can apply charmed, blind, deafened, or prone.
Ooh, prone.
Okay, so you're gonna do that then?
Yeah.
Okay, so how as you run up to them and you see this happening, this guy trying to hoist himself over this ledge, how do you make him go from that to prone?
I punch him in his ribs so very hard.
Okay,
Oh.
you punch him right in the side. He loses his right hand. He clutches he's hanging on for like the tips of his fingers on his left hand. The woman's now on the ground. She's able to stand. His feet are slightly off the ground. He's hanging on. He drops to the ground between the woman and the wall, and he's just clutching his side like on the ground, like oh. Okay.
Nice.
Surface, seeing this happen, what do you do?
All right. So I'm gonna first off move towards them. So like make my way down the alleyway.
Okay. So on the right near the head of this guy, is Jin, and I'm gonna say you can't squeeze between her and the woman. So if you're gonna get close to him, you're gonna have to get near his he's like on his hands and knees. You're gonna have to get like behind him ish. So like probably down here, if you can see my cursor.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. If I'm able to, yeah.
I'm on the eraser tool. Yes. Okay.
All right, so I'm there. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start off by using an action. I'm gonna cast Command Halt on the thief.
Okay. You are going to do cast a. Okay. Roll a d20 if.
Yep.
And then that's going to be contested.
And then
with
how
his
do I add?
constitution.
How do I add my?
Nice.
And I got
nice.
a 13.
Okay. You got a 13. All right. Let me. Okay. And then so he's gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. And this guy ain't got no wisdom, so it's a straight D20. Oh shit. Sorry about that, bud. So as you cast Command Halt, you can see this shimmer from the weave start to like envelop this guy and like hold him, and he kind of just twitches a little bit, and then the shimmer shatters like glass, and he's still prone, but he is not commanded.
All right, so I'm gonna let out a grunt. Like, what the hell? Like,
oh. okay, all right.
All right, and then
So top of the round.
I'm not
sorry.
done yet. Oh, hold up. So at this point, I know that we need information from this guy. At least I would assume so. Like, what the fuck's going on? But he is no use to us laying. This is me thinking to myself in my head here. So he's useless to us in the state that he is. So I'm actually gonna cast a cantrip with my bonus action, Cure Wounds.
On the guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
okay.
Where is he gonna run? He's surrounded by 3 people. He's not gonna be able to just start climbing again. But we don't need him on all fours, like
I
grunting
don't
in
think
pain.
you can cast spells on a bonus action. Is that a
Cure
class
wounds.
thing?
Cure Wounds is a bonus action cantrip.
Is it really? I don't have that in my spell thing, so I can't look that up. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to spell check you real quick.
I
It
don't
does
know.
say casting time 1 action. So
Okay.
this is from D&D Beyond.
All right, that's fine.
Unless you have a feature or something that you can name that I can look up, I am going to say you cannot cast this.
Give me like 5 seconds. Okay, that it is on me. It is a action. I was thinking of Healing Word, which is the bonus
That
action.
is a bonus action. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. If
So,
you
I did not
want to
cast
do
it.
that still, you still can. I'll save time paused. If you want to use Healing Word, you can. Do you want to use Healing
I don't
Word?
have Healing Word.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
No.
Rip. Okay, so you
Yeah,
have Cure Wounds and not Healing Word. Okay.
Correct.
I see.
So let's
Perfect,
scrub
okay.
that from the record. I never once tried to heal this guy.
Okay, so you grunt.
Loser.
You grunt, and then the guy's like on the ground, and he's like
He's also grunting.
he's definitely in
Everyone's
pain. He's
grunting.
groaning and holding his side. He puts one hand on the wall to his left, and he kind of he starts to get up. But he is surrounded by 3 people, and he's against the wall. But he is on his feet now. And with that, the mom is going to see him get up, and she's gonna reach and try and take the money that the guy stole from her, or from her son. She's gonna try and reach out and do that. Oh my god. Okay, so she reaches for 7. He +1. She has +0. Shit. Rollies. Roll 2d4. Wait, what's rollies?
Rollies.
D6s?
Rollies is D20. You each roll D20. Whoever gets the highest wins.
The first number is the mom.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That mom slays.
The mom like
Mom
crazy.
fucks.
reaches for the money. And the guy like kind of sees this, and he like puts his hand on his pocket. But he doesn't quite cover the opening to the pocket. The mom kind of like, she's got small, nimble fingers. She's a halfling after all. She kind of plucks the bag out of the guy, and she kind of just like does a little cheap shot to the stomach while she's down there. And she as she does, she tries to cheap shot him. He kind of just like sucks in a little bit. He's thinking skinny, and her fist just like kind of misses him. What do you do, Jin?
I try to physically restrain the man.
You're gonna try and grapple him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna have to roll, like just kind of kick him, and you have him grappled.
Sweet. And I motion to the mom, and I go, "Get what was yours."
Okay. She does hold up
Takes
the money
his
she has.
shoes.
Amazing.
Oh my god!
Just starts stripping his.
I will say she checks the guy's pockets, but unfortunately doesn't find anything else.
Okay.
Broke.
He was just a petty broke thief.
Broke boy.
He's very broke now.
What are you gonna do, Seraphis? The mom has the money. This guy's grappled in the air. What are you gonna do?
At this point, it seems like the situation's been solved. The mom has her money back. So we're not going to leave this guy completely beat up. So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Start your new life.
Start your new life. He, I will say he has no injuries aside from being punched so incredibly hard in the side.
Fucking cracked rib.
But he is alive and will easily walk away from this unscathed.
Oh, then
Do you
fuck 'em.
still want to
Freaking-
cast?
No,
Q?
hell no.
No, punch him in
Okay.
the ribs. Take your shot, man.
Kick,
You know,
kick him
You're
again.
fucking-
All right, so I don't think he suffered enough. Then I'm actually gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
Sacred.
God.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Okay.
God damn,
so
I suck, dude.
you rolled an 11. Well, all right. So
Do I,
I think
not get advantage
think
here
you- I
because
think
he's
you-
being like held down right now?
You- because he's grappled. So roll
Okay.
again. You go to cast Sacred Flame. Your eyes, they light. They're ablaze. You just with fury. This man, how dare he steal from a? Well, actually, you don't know that. How dare he? You know, he's trying to fight this small woman. Your hand, it lights on fire. And you go to grab him with the fury, but when you go to grab his side, I'll say, the flame goes out, and you just grab the guy's thigh.
He moans.
Hi.
Do you want to do any bonus action, anything?
At this point, I think I'm done. I'm just a straight disappointed face. And a really soft sigh, like.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I moved my hand away and just like back up slowly.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you back up then.
Just a little bit, yeah.
All right.
Like maybe like 5 to 10 paces backwards. Yeah. That looks good.
Okay. Just like backed up in the corner, kind of. You're not like, yeah. You're just like stepped away.
Yeah.
All right. So the mom is gonna take her action. She is gonna punch this guy in the nuts.
Yes.
No, she
Yes.
I hope it's
And
like
he
Johnny
is
Cage.
grappled, so with advantage. He
Yikes.
19. Okay. That definitely hits. It's an unarmed strike. I think that's a D4.
Does that apply crippled? Instead of right in the
No,
nuts?
19 is not a
Oh!
20.
Doi.
Oh, unarmed strike is just 1 bludgeoning damage. But I will say, because she is doing that, she's gonna take 2 bludgeoning damage. And she says, "Get a job, you fucking bum!" And then she's gonna like turn and kind of walk down the alleyway again, like kind of walk away a little bit here. Oh shit! Just like and then we're gonna go to him. So the guy is gonna try and wrestle free here for grappled. He gets a 15. Does that beat your? You have to. You have
Get
to
a
roll.
20.
No, she has to roll again
Oh.
because he's
Well,
gonna try
yes.
and wiggle free, and she has to try and hold him again.
Ooh.
Are you doing another athletics check?
Yeah. Yep.
So I should put +6 to the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes. If you're opposed. If you're opposed. Yes. Or yeah. So okay, so he wiggles. You can feel him kind of slip down a little bit. His toes are kind of moving the dirt on the ground, kind of scratching on the dirt, and then he's gonna but he's firmly in your grasp. And that then moves on to you. What are you gonna do with this guy you're holding?
I'm gonna say that wasn't really nice of you, and then after that, I
Okay.
finally let him go.
Turn his head 180 degrees.
No, I'm not gonna do
Oh
that.
my
I'm gonna make him feel
You like
bad.
owls.
Okay. All right. That wasn't nice of you. All right. So he when you let him down, he's on his own again. He's kind of still clutching his side. Maybe like he's keeled over just a tiny bit. This woman did just stuck him in the balls.
In the balls.
And he's like, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I had to reach my quota. And then that's all he says. Is that all you're gonna do? Do you want to move or anything?
No, I feel like he is, he's pretty beat up. I'm pretty strong. She kicked him or punched him in the nuts.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna say that is the end of combat. You see the woman is kind of walking down the street there, or down the alleyway. She's gonna. What do you guys do?
I'll let Surface go first because I feel like they didn't have
well,
a lot
I
to do
have-
at the end there.
I have absolutely no idea why, like, what the whole situation was. I don't know who that woman is.
So you're not gonna ask anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna say what was this all about? Who was that woman? She looked like she knew you.
And I'm gonna say, yeah, I witnessed the thief steal from that woman's child. And I brought him back home. And that's when she apparently chased the thief to this wall.
So you let a halfling woman
Well,
chase
the
down the
woman
thief.
turns around and she's like, "Well, yeah, the thief took took our money."
And then I'm gonna say you let this halfling woman chase down the thief instead of you doing it yourself in your gargantuan state.
And I'm gonna say, yeah, I just got my papers.
Not trying to get deported.
This is very true. She could be deported. Like,
Papers for what?
Documentation, my boy. I'm new here.
and she says, she's kind of calmed down. She says, "You know what? Thank you though, because I think we were pretty stalemated, and you guys definitely you helped me. I got our money back. He definitely won't be poking around these streets anymore. He'll probably move."
Yeah, he's
To
moving
that
for
I
sure.
say, please keep an eye on your son.
Can I actually step in here and persuade her? Roll for persuasion check here to give us a bit of money
I knew
that
this was
she got
coming.
back, since we help her retrieve it from the thief. Maybe we deserve a
Okay.
little compensation.
Okay.
Single old piece
Yeah,
of-
yeah. You can surely try.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll off of this is gonna be charisma.
Yeah.
I love it because
Persuasion.
it's the dude who helped but didn't actually do anything in the fight. He didn't put a single move, and he's like, "How about a reward? How about what are we doing?
No money, eh? I grabbed his
Money.
thigh.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Gosh.
You get a really, really high result, and we'll see.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, she gets a
22?
15. Okay. So, she sees that in the events that happen, and you think, maybe you should be paid for your services. She looks down and she says, "You know what? Sure, but you ain't getting any of my coin. How about you stop by the inn later?"
Oh my.
I guess that's payment enough.
Okay.
And we take her up on the offer. I take her up on the offer.
Both of you stop by the inn later. And she kind of turns around and walks off.
Free drinks.
From there, we're gonna pause this whole scenario. We're gonna teleport. Walgren, my guy. You round the corners through these streets, like, Jesus Christ, why are the Trade Guild and the Adventurers Guild so goddamn far apart? You walked across the fucking city. You are slightly sweaty.
Oh God.
And you gotta, you're going to check to see what that Trade Guild got for you.
All right. Where am I at? In front of the trade guild?
You're in the courtyard in front of the trade guild.
All right. Turn in the opposite direction and sprint away. No. I walk up into the trade guild, but I knock on the door.
Okay, so you knock on the door. Nothing happens. Some of the traders in the courtyard kind of give you weird glances, but nothing happens.
Is it a push or a pull door?
Like to do the opposite.
I will say roll perception.
Oh!
Dude, it's hard. It's all about the design of the door. Sometimes you
Let's
can't
freaking
tell.
go.
Oh!
Yes,
Okay. Wait, did you roll? Where did you roll?
yeah, it's a 1. You got a
Look
1.
at I got a 1.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. You do have to say. Remember, I can't see. I'm
yeah. I got a
sorry.
1.
You rolled a 1. Okay, it is a pull door.
Okay, I go to I pulled the door.
Okay, so you pull this door, with gusto, right? You're trying to just fling the door open.
I flip my cape.
Okay, and you try to pull this door. The door does not move. The traders are just staring at you right now, and a few girls over in the lean-to giggle.
I knock on the door again.
It seems to be locked. Perhaps they're closed.
Okay, so you knock on the door. Again, nothing happens. You can hear footsteps inside, though.
Is there a window?
No, not left or right. There are windows, but they are above. You are not able to see into them.
Could I
Just 2 wooden doors.
could I jump to look through it?
No, we're talking like second story kind of thing.
Oh shit. Okay.
But you jump up a little bit, trying to see through these windows, but you miss by like 6 feet. And at this point, the traders in the courtyard are kind of like slack-jawed at what they are witnessing
Just
in the courtyard.
A 6'2" man with like 2 swords on his hips and a long sword on his back, trying to get through this door.
He's an adventurer, not a trader. He doesn't do this sort of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go. So it's a double door.
It is a double door.
So I was pulling on the right. I'm gonna push on the left door.
Okay. So, after jumping, trying to look through this window that you clearly will not get to see through, you then push through this, through the left door, and the door opens. The clerk, woman that was behind the counter is kind of staring there. She's like, "Oh, I thought I had accidentally locked the doors. We've been getting some business, but kind of weird there for a moment.
I think are
you
right,
okay?"
Yeah, I think your right door is broken. I tried to pull on it and it didn't open.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So she walks up to the door and pulls the door open.
Oh yeah, you're inside.
She's
I
like,
was.
It's broken. It seems to be. She like does the handle a little bit, like the latch is fine. Like the door doesn't even squeak when it opens. Like it's like a good, well lubed door.
I'll be like, anyways.
She like oh, okay, well maybe I'll mention it to the leader, or to the guild hall leader. Thank you. What can I do for? And she kind of like walks back to the counter.
I forgot what I was doing here. Why am I even here? I got so
like,
distracted by the door.
She gets behind the counter, and you're kind of standing there, like, really contemplating, like, all, like, the complete social ineptitude that just happened right there. And she's kind of, like, staring at you, like a little bit wide, like, she's normal, but her eyes kind of, like, flare wide a little bit, like, what the hell is happening? And she's like, can I have your guild card, please?
Oh yeah, and then is that my coin or is that no? That's the trade one.
This is the card.
I'm hand her my card.
Okay.
Here you
So
go.
you hand.
And my hands are really clammy.
Okay. So you hand her the card, and she grabs it and notices that the card is slightly warm and moist. She kind of like grabs it with just like
It was a long
two
walk.
fingers, and then swipes it over the stone again. And she's like, okay, a freeman. We do have a few things. What kind of job are you looking for?
One that pays money.
Well, here at the trade guild, we do typically deal with money. So all of our jobs do give money.
Right. A lot of it.
Okay. So you're looking for a high paying job.
Yeah.
Okay. So these do come with a bit of what's the word? Risk. But you can surely make good money for the guild.
I go, yeah, well,
are you
look
prepared?
at me. I'm prepared.
Oh yeah.
And I smell
from that
bad.
display, I
Dripping in
definitely
sweat.
oh my god. I definitely feel like you're definitely the man for the job. Oh yeah. I want a hot dog real bad. No, sorry. You're definitely the man for the job, she says, kind of she grabs a few papers. She hands you, she like sorts through them, and she's like, well, these two are pretty good. She lays down two pieces of paper. One, I'm gonna tell you how much they pay first, and then I'll let you decide. One pays 200 GP, and one pays. Oh shit! I gotta do math. How do I do math? 375
Fuck.
GP.
Huh. I I point at the 375 and I'm like, that's a big number.
Okay.
I don't want that one.
Okay. And she says, well, all right. I will have to get the leader, though.
Oh, fuck.
This one does contain hazardous material. Do you have anyone in your party? This is quite a valuable object, so it would be a shame if we were to lose this.
Yeah, I just recruit homeless people. Usually I can charge them less.
Oh.
But
Well,
I mean, I can find.
Maybe
I can
this
find
one's
some
more
people.
your speed. and she takes both of the papers back. She hands you one piece of paper. Do you read it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It says it pays 100 GP.
Okay.
You have to deliver a black pearl.
Now that's badass.
Like,
That's what I
it
say
does-
to her.
No, a small pearl.
I
from a
pick it up.
clam.
I'm like
That's
from Pirates
black.
of the Caribbean. That's
Jack
badass.
Sparrow.
I'll take this.
He thinks it's a boat.
It does only pay 100 GP. If you're alone, this is definitely more your speed.
100 GP is a lot of money. I will take it. Definitely not
Okay.
alone though. I have tons of friends.
They're just not here right now.
Yeah. They just
Okay.
go to a different
Okay.
school.
Oh my god. Okay. So she says, okay. She takes your card and she stamps it on the piece of paper. It says claimed by Walgren. She then grabs a box and slides it across the desk.
And then I take the box. I'm like, where am I taking this to?
She says, well, that goes to Jorgen in Arceus.
And Jorgen, how do you spell that?
Well, sir, it's all on your docket, and she points.
I
it
can't
says-
read.
Oh my god.
But
It's
you're,
just
but you're writing it down.
Yeah, you can write, but you can't read.
He doesn't like to read.
You said it, aren't you?
She points it at the piece of paper. And because you can't read, you have to write down whatever you think the spelling is. You just try and copy the symbols.
Yeah. I can read. I was just trying to flex on her.
I can't read. Okay.
Never talking to a woman. I'm sorry.
I'm not used to your kind.
She said, and with that, she says, if you do find some party members, we would be willing to let you have the other job /S, should you have enough power to do so. But currently, stick with that job.
I do like parties.
Okay. She says, right. And she kind of smiles and then like kind of backs away a little bit and then like turns and like pretends to work.
I pat my hand on the desk like a used car salesman. I go, thanks. I'm gonna head out now.
Okay.
With the box.
All right, so
I turn around and grab the box real quick. So, I almost forgot this. That would have been bad. And then I leave.
oh my god, she kind of is like working and she's like her eyes are like looking left, like kind of seeing you, and then like looking back, like she's just trying to like avoid the awkwardness that's happening right now. Okay, so hold on, I gotta mark which ones you guys took.
Wait, I'm walking back.
As
out
you
to the-
leave this building, you
put
said,
my
I'm sorry,
cloak
what?
up. Said I was walking out the building. I put my cloak.
Okay.
Shh.
Okay. As you're walking out the building, you see you like look up and your mouth is a little dry and you notice this is really fucking you notice Aaron. You notice a white blue tiefling who appears to know where they're going.
Okay.
Okay.
Bold.
Bold. This did not play out how
Wait, is he walking back into the trade guild or is he leaving the trade
no,
guild?
he is walking back the way you came from.
Okay.
So he took a right and you're seeing him take a left, essentially.
Okay.
Okay. You Aaron, as you are re-entering the city for your adventure or whatnot, what might you be looking for here?
Jeez, I'm just honestly, I'm really stressed out about earlier. I should have known a bad deal when I saw it. And
Yeah,
I
I mean, with really good trader insight checks, you know, having that
I got
skill
distracted
from
by the beautiful blue color. It's my favorite.
you definitely got swindled there.
I lied through caution to the wind.
Yep. Okay, so you're a little bit stressed. What might you
I'm just
the
looking
intel
for
look
something to free my mind
to free your
from
mind?
this burden so heavy that it
Okay.
weighs upon me.
Okay. I will say that you might be looking for like okay. So as you start walking down this street, you get the sense that someone is following you.
Oh Jesus! I feel an odd wind with a weird scent brush my back.
Okay. You as you're walking, you definitely feel like someone is too close to you, and you can hear them like sniffing and smelling the air.
I glance back to see who could be following me.
Okay. Wolgren is less than a foot behind you.
Jesus!
I look at him. I go, yo, do you smell that?
No.
And then I fart.
Oh, my good sir. The wind from your backside reminds me of being back out on the ocean. You never know what sense you'll pick up.
Are you a
out there.
pirate?
No, I would never do
That would've
something so
been-
unlawful.
That would have been way cooler. What do you do?
I wink. I'm just your everyday sailor, sir. I make a living on the sea. I'm a trader normally, but I was swindled today.
Oh God, you were.
To be honest, I don't know you, but I'm pretty downtrodden right now.
What happened?
I feel bad. I was swindled.
He was.
In
You know,
what
I
way?
just
What do you mean?
he overcharged me for this beautiful blue tapestry. Well, cloth, I guess.
How much did you
For our
pay
ship.
for it?
I don't want to say.
Ah,
You see, okay, I'll tell you since you're so interested. 20 gold.
God damn, 20 gold?
What do you know about trading, huh?
I would have paid like 18 for that.
Well, you see,
Oh my God!
you don't understand. He threw in an extra square of white.
Oh, okay. You would have got me too. You would have got me too.
My God, dude.
Why do you restrain your face like that? Isn't that very congesting? Don't you want to be free?
Oh, this is the freest I've ever been.
I guess there is freedom in anonymity, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Oh, what brings you to this city?
I traveled city to city, go on odd jobs.
Ah, fellow nomad.
Yeah.
You see, I also enjoy traveling around, but my medium is the sea, where yours are these cobbled streets.
Yeah. Water's kind of scary.
What?
Although,
Actually, you're right. It's fucking terrifying.
yeah, there's some crazy shit out there. Well, being
Yeah,
a pirate would be fucking cool. I just got this job from the trade guild for the Black Pearl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Black Pearl.
Yeah.
Is this a dangerous quest?
Yeah, actually, she said I might fight gods.
So at
Gods.
the mention of Black Pearl, you don't see this,
Okay.
but several people around you take notice
Oh, fuck.
that you have a Black Pearl.
Maybe you shouldn't announce your cargo so loudly. If I've learned one thing,
What do
from
you
sailing
mean?
the waters,
This isn't. I'm
You're-
just trying to deliver this Black Pearl to some
no,
guy in Arceus.
no. It's a totally mundane pearl. Look around.
I think
Like,
When
listen,
you look
buddy.
around, go ahead and make a perception check.
me
Okay.
or no him. He was looking around.
Yeah, he
It's
said I look around.
exclamation point R space D20, right?
Yeah,
One
one
so
D20. Yeah, I
one
guess.
Oh,
d20.
okay.
Yeah. Or I think d20 might work as well, but that's unproven. Perception as well. So if you're
Okay.
proficient in perception, go ahead and add +2.
A dirty 21.
21.
Okay.
I'm a sailor. I see
Okay.
things.
So as you glance up, you definitely notice at least 3 people are eyeballing you guys talking.
You fucked up, my guy.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Not only fucked yourself, you fucked me.
I didn't fuck you.
Well, I didn't mean. I blush.
I don't even know your name.
Listen, man. My name's Aaron, okay, but that's not the
Aaron,
point. We need.
my name's Wolgren. Nice to meet you.
Wolgren, you're. Nice to meet you. Listen, my guy. You don't know what kind of trouble you've stirred up for us. We know.
You're right. I have no fucking clue. Okay, where are we gonna go?
You're totally unaware.
I'm gonna pull my cloak a
we-
little. I'm gonna.
Okay. So you pull up your cloak and Aaron he's like, we gotta go.
I'll put Aaron under my cloak too.
Wolgren, being in the city.
I'd like to
Oh
crouch
my
under
God. Yeah,
Get in.
being in the city before, you do know of a tavern.
Okay.
Okay.
We haul ass to the tavern.
Okay. Okay.
Crouch walking
Okay.
under the cloak.
Yeah.
I'm really
Okay.
noticeable. I'm blue. For fuck's sake, they're gonna find me.
So, all right. I will say, are you trying to be stealthy at all?
No, it's very obvious.
No, you're you're
Yes.
trying to get to the inn.
He's
Right,
like,
okay.
get under my cloak. They won't. Like, I'm disguised, but they'll notice you.
Okay. 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 All right. Both of you give me a perception roll.
I'm gonna test just a D20.
Oh,
Ooh.
18 plus 2, 20. No, plus
I got a 20. I got a
plus
nat
4,
20.
22.
I got a 24.
You got a nat 20. As you make your way to this inn with Walgren, you definitely hear footsteps from behind you.
And then
I whisper through like his cowl, like up through.
Like,
I'm
right-
like, I think
like
we're being
right here.
followed.
My eyes go
Um,
wide.
You also hear as soon as he mentions it, you also hear the footsteps, Walgren.
I think we are too.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
What do you guys do?
I
You're not at the inn yet, but
We're-
you do know you're being. There's
Okay.
footsteps behind you.
we're walking, and I'm like, look out from the bottom of my cloak behind us. They
can
won't
lift it
notice.
Okay,
I'll
so
lift
he
it up
says
to
that
look.
to you, Aaron. What do you do?
I like keeping pace. I turn around and I like lift open over the back and peek under.
You peek.
You can
so
see like
you're
four
walking
sets, or, like, 2
forward.
sets of feet.
You
under.
bend at the waist, so your head is below your knees, looking under the cloak
That
while
is-
you walk forward.
That is way funnier than what he said.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Can you explain it to me how you are doing it? Because if you're gonna try that, I am gonna make you roll for that.
So I'm under his cloak, right?
Yes.
And I
yep.
I pivot, and I'm sliding backwards. I'm crouch walking backwards under the cloak, and I just lift up the back over like my eyes.
Okay, so you're crouching, walking backwards, lifting up the cloak.
Yep.
Okay, I am gonna
I
make you roll
understand.
for that as well.
Yeah. I was like,
Roll an
"Where's my
athletics check. Or acrobatics. Sorry, not
Acrobatics,
athletics.
yeah.
Yeah, acrobatics. Sorry.
A 10.
10.
A 10. Okay. Okay, so as you're walking backwards and you lift up, you do see someone behind you. You can't really make out any discernible features, but you do definitely see someone/thing behind you walking like with you guys. And you also trip. 'Cause you're crouch walking backwards at the same speed as someone walking forward.
Ow, my tail!
You definitely trip and fall on your back.
And then
I just like pop. I just like roll out of the bottom of his car. My tail!
I'm like, and then I turn around, I'm like, no, Aaron. And
Okay.
I pick him up and they're like, yeah, help him up off the ground.
He's right behind us, man. They know. No, you're the black pearl. I mean, fuck the pearl. Fuck shit.
Okay. Okay. What do you got? All right. What do you got? The footsteps are getting closer.
They haven't
and
stopped.
They haven't stopped. No, they have not. They're continuing. What do you guys do?
I am going to lean up against a wall, like you know the JoJo pose where he's like this up against the wall. We both lean up against the wall like this, back to back, like that, and see if try to make it so they walk, like try to hide, get them to walk past us, blend in.
Okay. Get them to walk past you. That's the goal. Okay. So this person or thing following you approaches, sees you guys leaning up against the thing. When they get closer, you can see that this is just a normal wearing normal commoner clothes. They nod up to you.
Oh, sup?
And then
You
pass.
fucking know me.
Don't act so fucking familiar, buddy.
He gives you kind of a weird look and kind of like speeds up,
I'm just
walking
kidding.
away.
Yeah, I just messed around, buddy. I'm just messing around. And
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I'm
Okay.
like, oh God, why would you fucking scare me like that, man? Why'd you say we were being followed?
We were being followed.
Oh, get under the cloak. We need to go.
Your return under the cloak.
Yes, I'm not used to being out in these bustling city streets. I'm scared.
Okay.
Are they supposed to follow behind you like that on roads? I don't get it. I thought this was for me.
Okay. So you return under the cloak, and you guys continue making your way to the inn that Wolgren knows about. Here's where we're gonna jump back to Seraphis and Jin. Okay.
Coffee under here.
As the mom walks away and she turns left, she kind of pauses and she looks back at you guys, still in the alley, and she says, "Well, you coming?"
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Okay. So you two follow the mom. She's walking. You two easily catch up to her. I mean, she has got like a 2-foot leg span. She's walking along. She says, thank you for helping me get this money back. I can't believe that instead of chasing after that piece of shit thief, you delivered my dear Coldwater back to me. So thank you for that. He is safe.
Of course. I shudder to think about if he had tried to take your boy instead. How is the old chap at home?
He can be troublesome sometimes, but these city guards, they know me. They know I will raise him right. I shudder to think what would have happened to that thief had he taken my boy.
Amen, sister. I still would have punched him in the ribs alongside you punching him in the balls.
Okay. All right. You guys are just walking, kind of maybe chit-chatting a little bit back.
actually
What
not
you
saying
guys-
anything. I am very annoyed by this whole situation that I got stuck into because this is all the this person's fault to begin with when she ran me over. So
Welcome.
I didn't even get gold out of my trying to persuade like a little payment here. So I'm just very annoyed walking with, like
Okay.
not saying a word. Just
Okay.
I'm looking through my book.
Okay. All right. So, you guys are walking along. You get to the tavern. She swings the door open, and her little boy is inside. Mom! And he runs and hugs his mom. He is nearly as tall as her, but they are, they're together again. And she walks back behind the bar, through the door. She does not jump the bar this time.
She doesn't know
she
how to
says-
get over bars. She just only knows.
She says, Caldwelder, why didn't you go to the guards? And the little boy says, but Mama, I was scared. And she says, you know they would have helped you. And he's like, yeah, but they're kind of mean. And she just kind of like scoffs at her son. And she says, now, Caldwelder, go get that dang bread. And she tosses the bag back at him. And he's like, okay. And he kind of runs off out the door again. And she's-
Alone?
yeah.
Oh,
She
God.
is back by yeah. The bar is fairly large. There is no one in it at the moment. It's probably midday with you guys in there. It's still fairly early, probably to be drinking. Not that there aren't alcoholics everywhere. Trust me, they're there, right? They're just, they're conducting their daily business. These are functional alcoholics in this town. So they're, the bar's fairly empty. She says, "Can I get you guys anything? Have a seat. And she points to a table near the bar.
We sit.
Okay. Okay.
I ask, do you have any mead?
Mead? She kind of like tisks a little bit. Yeah, honey, we do. That'll be a silver piece.
Interesting. Is that with our saving your 1 week's worth of food discount?
She stares at you and she says, I was gonna give you a free round. You know what though? You're paying full. 2 silver pieces.
I say, I prefer water.
Okay. You prefer water? Okay.
Over that? Well, she's gonna make me pay in full. I'm changing my mind.
you just demanded
I asked if she had mead,
yeah.
and then she said 1 silver piece.
Yeah,
I
the
was
price
like-
was 2 though.
Oh!
And then you
I
asked
asked
for
if
a
that was-
discount on a discount already.
I misinterpreted what you said.
No, you're good. You're good, girl. But now you're paying full price, so we're here. So you ask for water.
Too late.
She delivers a glass of water to you. And she looks at you, Seraphis.
I pay her no attention. I just kind of wave her off while I continue reading my book.
Okay. She walks back behind the counter and she's kind of doing some cleaning, some general cleaning. Jin sipping her her well water that was
Probably brown.
bucketed in from quite the ways away because there are no wells in the middle of the city. She you guys notice these two fucking two people enter the bar, okay? One guy with a cloak on, and then another guy clearly under the cloak, just like being huddled in the cloak. They enter the bar.
I emerge.
Okay, what? Yeah, so you leave the cloak then?
Woo!
Yeah, he.
That was a close
Okay.
one.
Pull my hood down.
Okay,
like,
okay, you pull
oh.
your hood down.
God damn.
Okay, okay.
We almost
She
died
says,
out there.
She says, "Well," the woman behind the counter says, "Welcome.
Hello.
Can I get you boys anything?"
I jump when she says it. Jesus fucking No, thought you were one of those nasty bandits we met out on the street. I don't know how you city
He says,
folk do it.
Bandits.
You're in rags prowling everywhere.
Yeah,
She's like, "I ain't never heard of no bandit. Maybe some petty thieves, but bandits."
Well, whatever they are not kind, okay?
there's someone in normal clothes.
Ugh.
Gotcha. Okay. She kind of just gives you guys a weird look. She's like, "Have a seat, and she kind of like points to the table next to Seraphis and Jin here.
And I go and
Why, thank you.
You guys
take a seat.
You take a seat. What can I get you, fellas?
You guys got any mead?
Sure do. That'll be 2 silver coins.
And then I take out 2 silver coins and I flick them one at a time.
Oh my god. Okay, you flick them about 5 feet, because there is like the bar that she's at with seats, and then like a walk area, and then like the tables.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toward like to her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I don't know what would that be. I'm gonna roll dex. Roll dex, because you gotta flick with your fingers, and I'm
All
thinking
right.
that's a dexterous motion. We're gonna see how well you were.
Ooh, that is a 9 plus 3, 12.
12. Okay, so you flick them. The first coin goes flying. It lands on the countertop, and the second one you flick, flies past her. Smashes a glass behind her.
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck. I'm so
My
sorry.
God.
She kind of turns and
Your
sees
thumb
the
strength
broken
is
glass,
impressive.
and then turns at you and says, "That'll be 4 silver coins.
I'm so fucking sorry. Yeah, you're
Please hand deliver your money."
Okay. And I walk over with 4 silver pieces.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
you pay her 6 silver coins. She cleans up the glass. She hands you a tankard of ale. And you,
Ale.
honey? She
I asked for mead.
Sorry, mead. A tankard of mead. I'm so sorry. I did fuck that up, didn't I?
Oh, this is so
And for
fucking
you,
good.
honey?
Well, ma'am, I've had a hard day. Today I was bested in my own craft.
Oh,
I was
really?
too trusting. Yes.
Oh,
Should I tell you
we
the
hate to
sad
see
tale?
it. The good people of this city, I always say,
They can never get ahead.
They get swindled by all these here go, there
Mhm.
go
Yeah.
traveler types. Yeah.
I've had Aaron on the back.
You know what I'm
Thanks,
really
man.
looking for? I'm looking for some good peoples to help in this city.
Oh, good
And
luck.
as she says that, a guard walks in. And unlike the guards that were guarding the gates, this guard has full plate metal armor, carrying the helmet on the side, and he is bearing the city crest on his shoulder guards here. He sits down at a table, and the woman says, "The usual," and he just nods, and she grabs 2 tankards She fills them both up, and then she delivers them to the table. The man drops a gold coin, and he starts
High
sipping.
roller.
I look
Jeez.
over at him and I go, "You thirsty, buddy?"
He looks over
Nice one.
at you. He sees
Fist bump.
he sees you. He sees a blue man. He sees a sitting at one table. Then he sees a full chainmail armored person in full armor inside. And then he sees Seraphis. He just kind of gives you guys, like, he squints his eyes a little bit, doesn't say anything, and just keeps sipping.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I like your armor. It looks cool. All right.
No response.
Tell me, sir, do you oppress the people of this city, or are you here to free them?
He
Kind of
he
god
had the
are you?
mug to his mouth. He slams it down and says, "Damn it! Can't the man enjoy his pre-shift drinks?" And he stands up.
That's totally valid.
He saunters over to your table, and he
I pull a seat
he
out for
says,
him.
"You pull a seat out for him." Roll a charisma check.
Oh, fuck yes. 17 plus 2. 19.
Oh my god, he rolls an 11. Nice. He was trying to be intimidating, and you were trying to be charismatic. He's kind of taken aback. He sees the open chair. He kind of like it's a little weird. He sits down next to you, and he just kind of raises his hand. The woman brings one more glass to him, grabs the glass that was on his other table that was still full, brings that over to him, and he lays down another gold coin, and she takes it and walks away. They do not exchange a single word.
That was kind of badass. That was fucking cool. Cheers.
You
Oh my-
cheers him?
Yeah.
He will cheers you. He turns his head and he asks why you have your helmet on, and he's looking directly at you, Jin. And he says, "It's disrespectful to have your helmet on inside."
I say I find people disrespect me anyway without being concealed.
Ooh,
ugly?
that's a valid. He just kind of says, "Okay," and then yeah, he asks Walgren and Aaron. He's like, "I haven't seen you boys around town before."
Yeah, we're kind of. I travel down to town, pick up odd jobs in here.
We're sort of the nomadic
You're-
type, sir.
You're a
Yeah.
grifter.
That's kind of has a negative connotation to it nowadays.
Oh my god. Okay. What do you say, Aaron?
I'm somewhat of a free baller, you might say. I travel
Okay.
the open ocean. And,
That is
I'm here on a
badass.
trading mission, basically.
Gotcha.
I would like to go by free baller now too, because that was sick as fuck.
Oh my god.
Do not call me a grifter again.
He kind of like one of his eyebrows like lifts at your comment of "Do not call me a grifter again." He takes a long swig of his drink again.
Oh, I take one too.
All right, you're all drinking. All right. Where are you boys headed?
I'm going to Arceus. I'm going to Arceus. I got a
Okay.
black pearl.
So
shut up, put that
Ah!
thing.
Oh my god! Okay,
Fucking say, what did I say about that?
freeze. Okay, so you say, I'm going to Arceus. Seraphis, you hear him blatantly say this. You were
Okay, so
sitting at the table reading your book.
Right. So I hear him
Um,
say Arceus,
You
and
you
I
you pause.
immediately start. Yeah. I'm not even fucking paying attention to my book anymore. I am attentively listening to what this buffoon
Okay.
has to say at the table
So-
next to me.
So you're gonna
Where did
you're
you
gonna
say?
blatantly eavesdrop. Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
Yes, I'm gonna blatantly eavesdrop on this conversation.
Okay.
It has piqued my interest.
Okay. Jin, you're drinking your water?
I am, but I am looking intently at the man's 2 drinks. I see that there's only 2 of them and 1 of him. So I'm sitting there plotting on how I can get him to give away one of those drinks.
Give away one of the Okay, you want this man to give away one of his
Or even
He's
maybe
about
just a
Free
sip.
shift.
His
about
free
to
clock
shift
in.
hard shift.
brewski.
You like
Yeah.
walk up to him and be like, "Yeah, can I hit that? Can I?"
Oh
Hey,
my
can I
God.
just one, man? One puff.
Just a little sip. That's all I
Okay,
need.
so
I'm thinking
So-
perhaps I can approach this by talking about the petty thief I saw earlier.
oh well, all right. I will say that you can do and say anything you want to.
Sick.
So if you want to broach that subject, feel free. I don't care. But say it as though you're gonna say it in a conversation, so that way he may respond.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, hey, you're in the city guard, right? I saw a petty thief earlier. I'm not sure what his name was, but he was tall and lanky. And actually he was trying to steal the innkeeper's money. Like their week's worth of food money.
The as you say this, the guard like turns his head and he's like looking at you as you're talking to him. He turns his head again then and looks back at the mom. And the mom said like looks up and says, "Oh, you know, just one of those thieves guild guys tried to get the quota from Caldwater. But don't you worry, we dealt with him." And then he takes a sip from his original drink. It is now empty. He drank half and half, essentially 2 drinks. Go,
God damn.
and then
Dang.
go.
Is he a human?
He sets it down. Yes, he does appear to be human. And he grabs this. He just sets his first one down. He says, "Well, I'll have my guys look into it. Where'd you see him last?" And she said, the woman says, "Oh, the alley by the library. Nocturne Alley, YOLO, because I just know that. That's canon now." And he says, "Oh, for sure. He says, I'll have my guys look into it. Don't you worry." And he says that back to Jin. And he continues. Where'd you say you were headed? And he looks at Aaron.
I didn't. You see, sir, I'm here to broaden my horizons with my trade guild, but you know, I just am not feeling like much of a trader lately. I got swindled this morning.
It's a window.
My own craft, damn it, and I just feel like I'm lost.
How does a trader get swindled?
I've been asking myself that same question. I
You
feel
must
like I've
not be
lost my
much of a
chops.
trader then.
Thank you for those kind
He
words.
comments.
Yeah.
With that he grabs his other drink. He starts drinking. And then before Walgren had mentioned that he had a black pearl before I froze time.
Yeah.
Walgren, do you want to make that canon?
What, did I have a black pearl?
That you have a black pearl? That you said
That
that?
That you said it.
Oh.
Go with
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I said I have a black pearl, and Aaron was like, "Gosh, fucking just hide that shit." And I like stuffed it under my cloak real quick.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "You probably don't want to go announcing that you have that, and you're transporting that.
How much is this
But
thing
you're
even
asking-
worth?
You're asking for something to happen."
How much is this thing worth?
He contemplates for a second. Now, why would you be transporting it if you don't know how much it's worth?
Because I'm getting paid to transport it by the trade guild. I just want to. I might be
Just
getting
you?
swindled. Yeah, just me. What do you mean?
He
You
raises
not have any friends?
He raises both of his eyebrows. He takes one last drink out of his fucking his thing, his tankard. Finishes that, so now he has 2 empty glasses or tankards in front of him.
Damn.
Just then 2 more city guards kind of like walk in. They don't like barge in, but they say, Captain, you're needed at the front gates. And he kind of just like he has to go to work. He stands up and he said before he leaves, he's like, "You may want to get some assistance with that. Would be a shame if something were to happen." And then he walks out.
And I'm wait. When he's walking out, I'm like, wait. What was your name?
He ignores you.
No. I start to cry.
You can't canonically
It's
only
okay.
know him as Captain.
Captain. Okay.
Captain. I will say that.
Can I say, as soon as he leaves, I grab both of his empty tankards and try to get every last drop of drink out of them? Can that be canon?
Yes. Okay.
Don't worry, barmaid, I've
he
got it covered.
leaves his 2 empty glasses there. When he leaves, in my head, the way this is all laid out, I don't have a graphic for this. I'm sorry, guys. But there are 2 circle tables next to him, or next to each other.
Mhm.
If you're in front of the tables looking at the patrons, left to right, it's going to go like this: Seraphis, Jin, Walgren, Aaron.
Mm.
The
That's what I had,
guy had his back slightly to the bar and to the mother while he was talking, and then he stood up and then essentially turned left and then walked out the door in the back. So he turned left, walked a little bit, then turned right, and then walked straight out the back door, or which is the main door. Sorry, out the door. You get up, you walk between the tables around to grab those tankards, and you, I will say, between the 2, you get a single swig.
Yes.
But you did do that in front of Seraphis, Jin, the mother, and Aaron. And they all see you do this.
I don't see it.
Yeah, what about it?
Are you one
I
of those
say,
4
well,
I've heard
he
about?
left. He wasn't gonna finish it anyway.
I go, it's pretty good, right?
Okay.
I say, yeah, it's purple. I hear they have special blue bees from the east that make this beautiful honey.
No, Blue, don't.
Blue bees? Oh my god.
I have a panic attack.
Swindled by these
I'm
fucking...
like,
Okay.
please.
So you, as you guys sit there, like maybe some... Oh shit! You know what I just realized? I never actually changed the music for you guys.
It's been
I've been
fitting pretty well.
vibing the whole
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it's been great.
It's been working pretty well.
The viewer for the music
Is it fucked up
closed.
again? Oh.
No, it literally closed. It has been so long that it said you're no longer viewing. So as the day wears on, you guys are kind of chilling. Seraphis, you know that Wolgren is going to Arceus. Aaron, you also know that.
Mhm.
It's getting time that you should probably start heading back to your ship here. Jin as well. You know that they're headed to Arceus, or that Walgren's headed to Arceus. Walgren, you know that what you thought was just a mundane task, because you just blatantly said it out loud.
Seeming to be a little more
Seemed to be a little bit
precarious.
more involved,
Yeah.
and now you may need some assistance. So, Aaron, as you start thinking that you may have to head back to your ship, knowing
How
as
can
well
I face the captain?
that the Wolgren also should probably have some assistance, and that you have your own trade guild ID.
That I do.
What happens? Like, what are you gonna do
I-
here?
I like to think that I'm so stressed out from how I failed my captain that I need to make it up to him. I can't just waltz back to the ship like nothing happened. I'm a disgrace to my fellow sailors and tradesmen.
No, I wouldn't say disgrace. Maybe a bit of a letdown, but
Oh
Thank you,
my god!
Wolgren. That has made me feel somewhat better.
And I say, well, at least you still have your job. My captain fired me.
Jesus.
Oh my
You
god!
people really are inadequate, huh?
I've
I
never
guess we
had a
all
job.
are.
I am my own boss, actually. I'm the CEO of Wolgren Incorporated.
Really?
Yeah, it's just me.
Perhaps you have a job that I could work for. You see, I can't face my captain like this. I need to make it up to him somehow.
So as
I
you
already
say
got him a
that,
good quest, but I need something more.
the mom walks up and she takes Jin's hand in her own. She has slightly teary eyes, and she says, "Thank you so much. I hate to think what could have come if that thief had a weapon." And she gives you 4 drinks.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And she says, "These are on the house. I may be gruff, but I think that you are some good peoples," she says. And at this time, like, it's starting to pick up. And she says this kind of like in a low tone / whisper for you. The tavern is starting to pick up with more people. Aaron, you have some business to attend to.
Mhm.
You have this drink here, but you know your captain's waiting. So
I want to look over Aaron and be like, "What the? Do you know anything about this fucking Black Pearl?"
Dude, don't tell you about the Black Pearl.
Okay, what is up with this?
We'll call it BP.
My
All right.
God.
What is up with this BP?
Nobody will know.
Roll
What?
perception.
Listen, man.
Me?
Both of you.
Oh my
Bofa.
fucking god!
Bofa.
Jesus Christ! I got a 4. Wait, perception?
I got a 12.
4 plus 4. I got an 8.
Okay. So he in a busy tavern, okay?
Fuck! I fucked up.
Wolgren mentions the Black Pearl again. Okay.
Yeah, sure wish we had one of those.
Yeah, damn, that would be crazy. We
So
had one of those.
He says that, and he does not notice anybody looking. Aaron, you definitely notice that like a few people at like the tables right near you may have heard that.
I'd like to be like, yeah, I really wish we had one of those. That would be. I've heard they're very valuable. That
Can I
would be
be
cool.
completely
That would be super
oblivious
cool.
and be like, I have some black rocks, and just like whip out my pocket full of rocks?
You're gonna whip out your black rocks. Okay.
You mean
You
these?
do pull out. Well, it's oddly enough, Sahuul is bordered by stony shores, and you can find all manner of rocks. So, you pull out some black rocks. Amongst them, maybe some obsidian shards, some basalt, stone as well. Some literal just blackstone. Hashtag from Minecraft. And you pull it out. And what do you do with them after you pull them out? You just kind of hold them in your hand.
I present them as if they are much cooler than they actually are, and start describing where I found each one, because I think we're just showing off fun little trinkets.
Okay. Fun.
And I go, whoa, this is like my black pearl. No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
God. Okay.
I don't do that.
Okay. I will say it's now or never, Aaron.
Yeah, no, I want to like try and be like I don't know, like a deception or something, and just be like, oh, you mean the black rocks? Yes. We no, we don't need those.
Okay.
We don't need any rocks.
Beat a 10 to fool the nearby tables. 10.
Oh,
Great 10.
10.
Like deception.
Deception 10. You have to beat a 10.
Oh, I rolled a nat one.
So you say that.
Oh,
God damn.
And they definitely know the difference between a black pearl and the basalt, obsidian, and blackstone rocks that Jin has. But you don't necessarily know that. You think you are doing great right now. You mean the black rocks, right? Like, okay. Aaron, if you're gonna go back to the ship,
all right. Wait. Before this,
it's getting pretty late.
I look around to Aaron and Jin is just standing in front of me with a bunch of black rocks, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna need some help with this, guys. I don't know what the fuck I got myself, but they're paying me 100 GP for this.
100.
Dude, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Don't say anything.
Sorry.
Oh my god!
These motherfuckers are perceptive.
Fuck! God damn it!
I go 100. I don't have that many black rocks.
Stop.
Oh my god!
I'm just like, listen. I just need to get to Arceus. I want to deliver this.
Deliver what?
The BP. Like the BP.
The brown pencil, of course.
Yes, the brown pencil. Yes.
Well,
not. Definitely not the. Yes. So listen, I'm sure we can probably get. Where you said you were on a trade vessel? Where were you going on that? Where is that? Where's that
I had
to?
quite a handsome quest in mind that I'd picked up for my captain, but
yeah, but that's for
I'm
your
sure
captain.
they could handle that.
That's for your captain.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, honestly, I'm not feeling like a great trader right now after what happened this morning. And honestly, I don't feel worthy to sail with my captain right now. feel like I need to make it up to him. And I
You
think,
need to be
I
your
think this could be
own
the perfect
captain.
way. Yeah, maybe I should. I can't let him tell me what to do.
No,
I need to seize my life by the
Captain
gonads.
Aaron. Captain Aaron.
Wow.
What was your last name? What?
Free baller. It's the
Captain
name I've given myself, sir.
Freeballer. That is a great name that you've given yourself.
Thank you. You see, I was an
Captain
orphan,
Freeballer.
but I'm not into that right now. It's for a later time.
Getting a little too many drinks in. You've had like one sip.
I actually
I can
haven't
finish
drank
that
a
if it's
bit.
problem. I could finish your drink if you need help.
I actually never ordered one, but thank you for the offer.
We got a bunch of free ones. You're right. I guess you didn't order it. It's mine. Thank you.
Jin, are you drinking all 4 of your drinks?
Not all 4, but his. Now that he said it's not his.
Wait, we
Okay.
got one for free. Fuck.
She got 4 drinks. What she
I
wants
got-
to do with them is up to her.
I got one
she's the
drink for
hero.
2
no, I
silver
thought-
pieces and ended up paying 6.
Well,
I
you
thought it was
fucking broke
assumed
a glass,
everyone
dude.
I don't know.
I
We're all
think
talking
like Seraphis
we
is
shared 'em.
just staring at us like dumbfounded, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
these
I'm
people
still
are
at,
idiots?
I'm still at the table next to you guys,
Yeah.
like listening into all this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Listen, I just need some people to come with me to Arceus, okay? This is starting to look like a lot more than I bargained for.
Listen, all right. I need to inform my captain of what's going on, but if you meet me down by the docks, or perhaps we meet somewhere else, we could
Ooh,
get
under the
this rolling.
sun, under the sunset, perhaps.
Ah,
I'll
that
bring
is
some
well,
roses.
beautiful.
Well, it is getting fairly late. It is just before sunset, I'll say. This inn does have rooms. Should you need some accommodations, I'm sure the mother of the saved child could be accommodating. But yeah, that won't be till later because paying customers first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you have to go tell your little captain buddy that you say, you go up to him, you go, I'm the captain now, Captain Freeballer here. I don't have a ship though, so I just met this guy named Wolgren. He's fucking crazy. I hid under his
Teach him the
cloak.
ways of the trade. How to recognize a bad deal.
And Jin, I see
Oh.
you're good with rocks.
I've also scrubbed the floors of a boat once.
That is close enough to sailing a ship.
Well, then let's go.
No,
my
we don't
God.
have a boat.
No, we do not. We're going to be walking. We
God,
can
I hate
pretend.
Aaron,
walking.
I'm good at
Are you-
walking too.
So are you all gonna get up and go to Aaron's boat right now? Is that
Well, he said to meet him there.
Seraphis
If
hasn't
you would
said
like
a
to
word.
come along, you can. But
I would love to.
All right.
just waiting for
My
the
captain is a
invitation.
very stern man, so I mean, by all means, you are free to do
You-
whatever you would like.
I've dealt with stern men before. You saw me with that guard. I pulled a chair for him.
Dealt with
Seraphis,
stiff
you
man.
see the two men stand up, getting ready to leave. What do you do?
I observe the situation as they start to make their way out. I am gonna discreetly follow because I am still curious about going to Arceus. But I
Okay.
don't know if I want to party with these what seem like idiots right now.
Okay.
However, I know the journey is treacherous. I know it's
Okay.
not going to be easy, and I know I need people there to help me. So I'm going to still kind of like keep my distance here, follow behind, and see what more intel I can gather before
Okay.
I ultimately come up with the decision to party with these Mongoloids.
Gotcha. Okay.
While we're heading to Aaron's ship, can we take a pee break?
Oh, like IRL? Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys want to?
Aaron
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Wolgren discreetly slide into the men's room together. Nothing weird.
Uh,
going on, just
Jin,
pissing.
Jin,
Oh, yes.
seeing them get up and leave,
Pissing time.
and then seeing Seraphis try and discreetly leave the table you're both sitting at, knowing that
We kind of
they have
invited
these
her.
black stones they're trying to deliver, and you've got these black stones. Are you gonna try and follow?
Follow Seraphis.
Follow, honest, all three of them,
I guess
because they
yeah.
were talking about
Oh,
black stones. You have them.
Yeah, no, I was planning on going with them. I didn't hear
Okay.
Seraphis say anything, so I.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I've not said a word.
He's like
This
trailing.
She just thinks like she found more stone enthusiasts. She's like, "You guys like stones too? What?"
No,
Fuck
so
yeah.
he didn't say anything. He just kind of like, you guys were sitting right next to each other, right? And
Mhm.
without saying a word, Seraphis kind of just awkwardly slid to the right of his chair, stood up, and then walked after them. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask. Wait, where are you going? And then chase after him.
Wait, best friend, best friend.
Okay. Okay. So you're all headed down the street. Do you still have to go pee, Walgren?
Yes.
And we take a
Yeah.
piss in
Okay,
the
that's
street
fine.
real
Yes.
quick.
We
down
can
a dark
take a
alley.
pee break here.
Yeah, pee
Sorry,
break,
I just
pee
wanted
break.
you all to be together.
to
at
be
least,
going in the
yeah, yeah.
direction. Yeah.
Right.
We're together and we're all peeing.
We're all pissing. Pissing in real life. Okay. So you guys are walking down. Aaron and Walgren are leading the charge here. Maybe 5-10 paces behind him. Seraphis is trying to be like sneaky stealthy. And Jin is next to Seraphis, just walking. Full chainmail armor. They are not stealthy.
I think someone's
And-
following.
Quick, get into position.
Oh my
Duck me, duck
God.
me.
Oh my
I can't
god.
go back under. It's too
All
restricting.
right. So here's the thing: when you guys say stuff like that, I'm gonna assume you're gonna do it.
I am. I hear the jingle,
No,
dude.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
scared. Like
well,
I'm not used
you
to being in
do
a city.
hear them behind you. I mean, they're not. Surface is trying to be stealthy, but standing next to this 6'5", very warm, full chainmail armored person, there is no stealth in this environment. So you clearly know that there's people walking right behind you, and they followed you out of the tavern as you're heading down to the dock.
I say, oh, quick, into position. They know about the BP.
No, please, I can't go back under there.
No,
It
back
smells
to
something
back to
fierce.
back to back.
No,
The
please.
JoJo pose on the wall.
Okay, so you guys JoJo pose. Okay, so you stop.
Yeah.
Seeing these two come to a halt and then JoJo pose on the wall, Seraphis and Jin, what do you do?
I do the same thing.
Ah,
You
kindred
walk
spirit.
okay, you walk up to them and you JoJo pose next to them. Seraphis, seeing this, what do you do?
I just put my head down with my hand on my head, like what the hell, and then I go and actually speak to these people.
Okay.
So yeah. This is
You
gonna be the
walk
first
up. What do you
interaction.
say? What do you say?
What the hell are you guys doing?
What?
What do you do?
I'm just chilling here, not doing anything, not going anywhere. Don't have any sort of anything on me.
Look, don't play stupid. I was sitting right there in the bar, in the inn, right next to you guys. You had to have seen me. I heard you talking about a place called Arceus. Are you
Oh
going
yeah, I
there?
gotta bring this. I gotta bring something over there. Yeah.
I too need to go to Arceus.
Oh, you were that nerd with the book.
Oh.
Oh, that's you. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah,
Okay,
you need to go to Arceus.
Can I
You wanna you wanna join?
can I cast Sacred Flame on Wolgrim?
If you do that, like, are you trying to actually inflict damage?
No, I don't want to hit him with it, but I want to cast the spell as more of an intimidation, like stop being stupid type thing.
Okay. So sure, I'll let you
Run
cast it, but I'm gonna make you do an intimidation thing. Do an intimidation roll, and then you have to. So both of you have essentially have to roll.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just doing an intimidation check.
Yeah.
I'm rolling the monkey dice for this one.
Well, I'm gonna say you get to use your spell.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Okay.
Run it,
So
bitch!
he got a nat 20. You still roll because I need to know.
Hey, shit,
Oh
you
my
might get a
God.
20.
Seraphis got
I
a
got
13. A 13. And that was with your spell modifier as well added.
Yes.
Okay. So so you cast Sacred Flame again. Your hand glows with this blue flame, we'll say. As you like, and it's like slightly below you, so it like casts shadow like on your face. Maybe like your eye sockets are a little bit darker.
Scary.
And yeah, trying to just be like intimidating. Um and Walgren, how do you react seeing this intimidation display?
I stand up straight and I like put my finger right on her chest. Like right here.
You poke her in the chest?
Yeah.
Always a good way.
And I'm like, no, not
Women
like
love that.
just like up here, like up top. Very clearly not trying to get anywhere inappropriate, like right under my neck. And I'm like, if you're something cool, like if you were that strong, you wouldn't have to put on these shows.
Ooh.
Ooh. How do you respond, Seraphis?
So I am fuming with anger right now because this is the third time today.
I rage!
Yeah, like I am pissed because this is the third time today that I have failed to cast this spell.
It's true.
God damn.
And then,
Oh my
so
God.
I at this point I just accept defeat on this matter. I put out the flame. Like I stopped doing the sacred flame. I stopped channeling the spell there. And then I'm
Okay.
just like, all right, you got me. Look, I also need to go to Arceus and I want to join you because I know the dangers that are to come.
Well, that is great because I have no fucking clue what I'm getting into. Yeah, fuck it. Let's fucking run it. And I hold out my fist for a fist bump.
I leave him.
Nice.
I roll my eyes in disgust and just continue following Aaron.
And then I turn my fist to the other two to see if any of them will fist bump me.
I fist bump him.
I was
Hell
gonna
yeah.
say, I was like, Jim, seeing this happen and seeing Seraphis join, what do you do? Being this 6'5" figure, who has the Blackstones for this quest.
In my head, yes.
Yeah. What do you how do you like do you just like kind of assume you're going and you just kind of keep following?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. She's like, we're a bona fide team now.
Yeah, we fist bumped.
I
I'm
like
in.
that. Okay. All right. So you guys, you settled your stuff here. It is just past sunset, I'll say. You guys head down to the dock. And you go to the ship.
What?
What do you do, Aaron?
The
Yeah,
ship
this is all you.
bustling
This is your
with
ship.
energy.
I call out for my captain. Captain!
He says,
Captain!
"Rrr!" And
No, Captain, we're
he's in
horsed out.
the quarters below the steering wheel, like the typical captain's room. And you go in there.
Yeah, I go down in there.
Okay.
I don't knock either. I just
It's
open
on
the
the
door.
deck level. It's on the deck level. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah. It's like a
Just-
deck, and then it like goes up, and then like he's below the upper level, kind of.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Just like
okay.
a run of the mill,
Uh-huh.
medium-sized ship.
Yes.
Okay. So you go in there, and he says, "How was your time in the city?"
Well, Captain, honestly, it was all right, but I let you down this morning. I still can't get over what I did with those blue sails.
He giggles to himself. You know, boy, it is pretty funny.
It's not funny. Don't laugh.
And he says, "Well, look, I was watching you, so I went over to that trader, and I got some money back." And he throws 5 GP down to you,
Really?
and he says, "That trader knew what he did. I threatened to pull his trade guild card up, and he definitely he knew what he did.
Wow. This is why
So,
you're the captain.
You can get yourself something nice. How about that?" And he throws 5 GP down to you.
Listen, this feels wrong, Captain. I'll take your money, but consider it an investment.
I'll take. your
I'll
money.
bring
It's
you
an
back
investment. Oh,
3 times this. Not too much,
You'll
please.
bring
I still have
me
to make a
back.
living.
15.
where are you going?
Listen, I can't face you like this. I can't face the crew like this. I need to earn my medal back. I feel like I can't go back out there, Captain. I need to travel
Okay.
and
Okay.
learn.
All right. You know, I was wondering if maybe one day this would happen. Ever since you were just a boy, and his eyes start to well up. He calls for the first mate. It's happening. He's leaving us. They both kind of like, she tears up too. They both definitely like a platonic mother and father figure. Maybe not.
This
like
is my
mother
guy,
and
right?
father.
Like this is the guy I was talking about.
This is
in my
your
thing?
guy right here.
Okay.
You know, like definitely some stronger bonds between you and this guy. You definitely have some bonds between you and the first mate as well. And you are leaving. They are definitely gonna like go in for hugs. Do you know where you're headed? They ask.
Listen, Captain. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you by your first name. We're heading with this young man I met, and these other 2 weirdos. I don't really know. One's really intimidating. The other's kind of mysterious. I don't know. They're
I
weird.
have rocks.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You're standing there, right? You're
like jump scares me. I'm like,
inside,
oh god.
right? Jin, Seraphis, and Wolgren are outside. They did not come on the ship,
Oh,
right? Like
oh,
the
noted.
shipmates did not let them. So you just
just,
hear, you hear Jin call into the night. I have rocks.
you see, sir, we have to deliver a black pearl to Arceus. I ain't talking the legendary.
You lean in and say a black pearl. And
I whisper to him.
The captain.
And he knows.
The captain looks at you, and he says, "Oh yeah, across land, yeah, that probably worth 500 GP by itself."
500.
500? What do you
The
mean?
pearl?
That's nothing. Our cargo we got in here, boy, 6,000 GP.
Man, that's why you're the GOAT. That's why you're the best to ever do it, man. I look up to you.
How much you getting paid for this?
Well, I believe it was only 100 for delivery.
You know that's slightly better. 10%'s decent for delivery, I'd say.
True.
100, not bad, not bad. You doing this alone?
No, you see, this quest was it's fairly this incapable man doesn't even know how to trade, cannot bargain his way out of anything. So I figured, I have a role to fill here
Gotcha.
as a tradesman myself.
Oh, okay. Well, boy, just remember, you're not getting 100. You gotta split that.
This is true. But as a man, I have to make my own. Just like you did.
Yeah. I gotta say, you're making me real proud. Just make sure you stop by the trade guild again.
Don't you worry. I'll come back to you a proven trader /
Okay.
guy. Come back to
All
a
right.
man.
Well,
I'm just a boy.
You know what? Our current voyage has us back here, or it doesn't have us back here. Our current voyage is 5 weeks east. When we get there, we'll see if there's any jobs that bring us back here. So roughly, meet back here in 10 weeks.
Don't worry, sir. The wind will guide me to you. Our fair lady will get me there.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck, boy.
Godspeed, Garrett.
And then, so as you walk out of the room, the first mate and him, he has his arm around the first mate, and the first mate's like dabbing tears away as you walk off.
Nice.
Okay. You walk out, you see your crew on the
gang.
pier for you. Well, not your crew, I should say. You see the crew waiting for you at the pier head. As you look down the pier, the lights to the trade guild are still on.
Ooh. I would like to inform. Well, I'd like to just whisper it into Wolgren's ear
Oh my
that
God.
I just learned the value of that thing you're carrying. I knew it was worth a lot, but it turns out
How much?
it could be worth over 500 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ. They're giving me 100.
Well, that's pretty good, honestly.
Is it?
I mean, it's not bad. Certainly. It's a
Split
fifth,
4
man.
ways? We can probably get 110 for it, right?
I mean, no harm in trying. Already got the box. What are they gonna do? Take it back?
Yeah, they can do that.
Wait, they can do that?
Yeah, it's not ours.
Fuck.
We're
Okay,
just
fuck.
couriers, like from Fallout New Vegas.
No.
Okay, so you guys have this conversation on the docks.
Yeah.
They're just staring at us, whisper to each other.
One of the 3 lights in the trade guild goes out.
Did we go and try and get more? What do we do? This seems mighty dangerous.
Yeah. Let me go back and talk to them. Yeah.
Do you
second
do
light
you have good
goes
standing? All right, let's go. Run.
Fucking run, small ass. Go. We
Okay. Okay, so you guys start jogging down the pier. At this hour, I'm gonna say that there's no guards at the pier head. Just typical runes across the ground as you guys run over them. Nothing happens. You guys run up to the trade hall again. You're outside the trade hall. All 4 of you are outside the trade guild hall.
Mhm.
What do you guys do?
I knock on the door.
Wait, why are
Nothing
you
happens.
knocking? You can just go in.
You can just go in?
Yes, it is
shit.
open.
And then I pull the door.
The door does nothing.
Oh, fuck, you're right. I'm sorry. It's the wrong
So
door.
Aaron seeing him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So you pulled the right door?
Yeah, I pull the right door, and then he says that, and I'm like, oh, shit, you're right. Wrong door. And then I push the left door.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, it opens. Yeah, you go
Is
in.
it just them two there?
No, all four of
No,
you
all
are
of
there.
us.
Figured you guys would follow,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
unless you don't want to.
I'm gonna
No, I was just
assume
making
that you
sure
guys
I-
are all like together at this point. If you guys want to do something, just speak up and do it.
Okay.
Just cause like all of this is entirely off. So
Yeah.
I'm making it up as I go.
You're doing great.
So if you want to do something, do it. Like say it, because like I have nothing planned here. You guys go in. It's the same woman behind the desk. She kind of was like she's just standing there like kind of like wide eyed, like looking at the floor, like the same guy who knocked and pulled on the door. He came in this time. Okay, again. And she's like, how can I help you?
I look over at Aaron. I'm like, don't worry. I got this. Me and her, we go way back. And I'm like, hey, that little quest you gave me earlier was, that 100 GP, right?
Yeah.
So I've been out and about today, and turns out a lot of people want this black pearl. You said
BP.
Oh yeah, we call it BP now because we've gotten into some trouble. It seems a little more dangerous than you first let on.
She kind of she's just chilling there, taking in what you're saying.
So I'm gonna step up here because I see this is going nowhere. I'm gonna attempt to persuade this person, saying like that we clearly, my friend here clearly bit off a little bit more than he can chew. Also, this pearl we learned a lot more valuable than what you're gonna pay us. I think we should renegotiate how much GP we're gonna earn in return for this journey.
Well,
Yes.
you are more than welcome to speak to the guild leader about the pricing. However, if we were to pay you more, then procurement costs would go up and the end price of the product would go up. So then
W's all around.
supply would go up, but demand would go down.
Fuck. Economics.
And then you would lose more money in the long run. So while it is negotiable,
I'm gonna stop you right there. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I think we'd be better off speaking to the guild
So
leader
she
about
says-
the situation.
okay. She turns around and she says, "Sir, there's a freeman out here trying to negotiate the price of a quest or of a delivery." And he kind of, you can hear him like get out of his chair and like grumble and come out, and he a short elf, actually, I'm gonna say a half elf comes out, and he comes up to the table. He's like, present your card.
Oh,
Wolgren, present your
yeah,
card.
yeah. There's my card.
He takes your card, slides it over the stone. Where's the paper? Or where's the docket?
Wolgren, come on.
There's the docket.
You give him the piece of paper that says claimed by Wogren, and he says, "This is pretty standard. You're a freeman. What do you want me to do?"
Up the price that we're getting paid. Just maybe by a little bit.
He reaches over and he's filing again. He grabs out the quests available. If you want a higher price, you're gonna have to do something a little bit more.
Yeah, the Black Pearl is pretty cool.
What more is there to do?
Okay.
Get it out, elf.
Oh my god.
Racist.
Goddamn, calm down, calm down.
He says, well, we have one here for $375. We've got another for $100. He says, is anybody else?
Are any of them going to Arceus?
Does anybody else have a card?
I have a card, sir.
He,
I was actually here at your establishment earlier today.
do you hand him your card?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So you hand him your card. He swipes it. Ah, a yeoman. It looks like you already accepted a quest earlier today.
Well, you see, I accepted on behalf of my captain and my crew.
Can I get a name?
Aaron. Free baller.
Your captain's name?
Garrett. His name is Garrett.
He sponsored your card. Okay.
Yes. He's a good guy.
He says, okay. I'll do a transfer. Put it on his card. You won't get the credit for it anymore. So you're not gonna level up. You're not gonna guild rank up. Essentially, is what that means.
I'd rather pave my own way.
But being a yeoman, there are some quests available. Should you decide to take them, but I do have to say they do include risks here.
How risky are we talking?
Well, looks like we got one for 500 GP. And then we got another one for about 700 GP.
Sheesh. Could I get some details on both of those quests?
Well, the 700 GP, you have to deliver 30 bags of iron ore to a mine.
That's not happening.
The 500 GP quest, it looks like you have to deliver some hazardous material.
How hazardous is this material? Like, kill me if I look at it hazardous, or what?
It says here, well, actually, he takes the paper, he points at a box to the girl, and they're kind of talking back and forth. Well, that's actually unknown. All we know is that it's hazardous.
I love the unknown. And where might it be going?
He says, we do have this on hand, though.
Oh. Now, is this a heavy load? Is this something I could carry on my person?
He waves the girl away. She walks into his office. And she returns with a chest. The chest is about 1.5 feet long. Maybe a foot tall. And then it's just a flat top. It's not a dome or anything. She unlatches it and flips it open. And she pulls back the 2 silk covers, and there is a gem about 1 foot long, pointed at either end, 2 inches thick in the middle. When you look at this gem, it is an opalescent purple, and it pulses.
That gem is beautiful.
It has like pulsing energy.
I feel almost
Inside of it.
entranced by it.
And then she covers it again and relatches the chest.
Oh,
That
all right.
was
And where might this
badass.
be heading?
Well, this is going to Arceus as well.
Well, you've got yourself a deal then. Give me the
Let's
crystal.
fucking go. And I don't need a raise on that black pearl. We're good.
Wait a minute. No, we still want to raise on the black
Bundling
pearl.
fee. We would like the bundling fee.
Can I
Yes,
ask the
doing
guy?
both together.
I'm gonna ask the guy. What's about that the Black Rock quest I've been hearing so much about? I don't know where this pearl came from, but I have a lot of rocks, and people seem interested. What can I do?
He looks kind of oddly at you. Black Rock quest. He looks at the girl and then he like paws through his the little file right next to him and he says, "I don't have a Black Rock quest. Can you present your guild card, please?"
I pull one out.
You you pull out just
one
a
that is
normal
not mine,
piece of
but
paper.
one that I found somewhere.
You pull out just a normal piece of paper and you hand it to him and he says, "What is this?"
My
We're
guild card.
It's like written in crayon, like the G is backwards.
Oh my god. He tries to like swipe it across the stone and nothing happens. He says, "Ma'am, I don't know what country gave you this guild card, but this is not a guild card. Are you trying to become a member here?"
I would love to. I thought I already was, but you know what? I'll join again. It was so fun the first time.
Okay. Okay. I want backstories on why you were already in this crayon guild card. Okay, that is your homework assignment. I need that backstory. Okay. Okay, and then he grabs a gold card. He said, "Now you start at Freeman. Pretty typical a guild rank scenario, okay? You start at Freeman. Upon completion of 3 successful Freeman quests, you are eligible for a rank up. This is the same with the Adventurers Guild. Upon completion of 3 current ranks, you can rank up." And he like grabs just a Freeman card. Now he puts it on the town and he's like, "I'm gonna need your thumbprint."
Oh, okay.
Sorry, continue.
Go ahead. No, you.
You will have to take your glove off to provide a thumbprint.
May I ask that I do this in private?
He gives you kind of a weird look. Why?
It's a whole lot of Nunya, okay?
We'll just take this and step outside. Thank you for your
so Aaron
business.
kind of like grabs the chest, slides it off.
I'm just like, this is weird.
Okay, so Aaron, are you gonna go outside?
Yeah, I'm just like, I will see this safely delivered. Thank you for your time.
I will also go outside. I'll be like, all right, thanks. I'll go do that quest. Goodbye.
Guess I'll
Surface?
follow. Yeah.
Okay,
I know.
so you all go outside. So Jin, you're inside with the man, and the
That was weird.
the half elf and the human receptionist there. You appear to be alone in the guild hall as it's rather late. Do you take your glove off?
Yes.
Okay. So you take your glove off and you put your finger on the card. He sees that you're Dragonborn, has no reaction, and says, you know, it doesn't matter what you are, you know, as long as you've got coin. That's how we feel. And just that he says that, you know, trying to put your mind at ease.
Nice.
He then takes the card, swipes it
Good
across. He asks you if you're trying to pick up any quests here.
And I say, sure, do you have any rock-related ones?
As a matter of fact, we do. As a matter of fact, we prepared a rock quest. He's like, yeah. He reaches under, he grabs a little pouch, puts it down. He says, yep, you gotta deliver these to, oh fuck, I don't have a name for that. Asmus. Asmius. The city in the north.
Amazing. How much for this?
That'll pay about 200 GP.
I'll take it. Am I allowed to bring them more rocks than the rocks you're giving me now?
He looks a little bit weird at that. He says, I mean, I guess if you can find gems of these quality, sure, but...
Amazing. Can't
He
wait.
kind of trails off. Do you look in the bag?
I take a little peek.
You take a peek, okay. When you open these small leather pouch, you see 5 honey-colored gemstones. These are amber, pure amber, and they total. I'm not going to tell you how much they total. Sorry. 5 honey-colored amber gemstones that are in pristine condition.
I say, wow, these are the prettiest rocks I think I've ever seen. Thank you for giving this quest to me. I feel so honored to even hold them.
Yeah. Nice. He's like, congratulations on becoming a guild member. Thank you for picking up and delivering these gems. We really should be closing up shop here as it's quite late now.
I understand. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the second guild card. So cool. I have 2 now, one for each hand. I'll see my way out.
You have he like as you like head out, he like waves you. You have a good night now. And as you close the door locks.
Sweet. And I do want to clarify my gloves are back on.
That is perfect.
Amazing.
Okay. As you were walking out, you put your glove on, you open the door, and as the door closes behind you, the door locks. Okay, so to recap the quests, just so I have this right, I'm sorry, we're breaking it right now. Walgren, you have a Viper quest.
Yep.
And a BP quest.
Yep.
For 2 separate guilds.
Yeah. Adventure and trade.
Perfect. Oh my god. This fucking... My note-taking document is a fucking disaster. Okay. Seraphis, you do not have a quest. Aaron,
Correct.
you have a Yaomin quest.
It's beautiful crystal.
How much did I say that was worth?
700, or no, wait, maybe that was the other one. It was 500 or 700. I should have wrote it down when you said it.
500. I'm gonna say 500. I think 700 is a little bit much.
It is a lot.
Okay, 500. And then Jin has the 5 amber quest
Yeah, for 200.
for 200. Perfect. Okay, I have it all. Nice. All right. So it as you look up into the sky, the clouds are completely gone now. The stars are out, and it is nighttime now. So Jin, as you exit, these three are standing in the courtyard. Not a ton of light. And they are the only ones like out and about. You're all feeling a little bit, y'all did a lot. Wolgren at this point has trekked across the city 4 times. Seraphis twice, Jin twice, and Aaron twice. So you guys are feeling a little bit, maybe a little bit exhausted or whatnot. Where do you guys go from here? You do have, you have stuff here worth an astounding amount between all of you.
Yeah.
How are you guys going to where are you guys, like, how are you guys gonna do this? Where are you going?
I would say we should go back to the inn where the what do we have a name for the inn?
Yeah. So being here before, it is the Shield and Sheath Inn.
Shield and Shield.
Shield and sheesh.
Shield and Sheath, like sword sheath.
Yeah.
Sheesh Inn. Oh my god, yes.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we should go back to the sword and sheath inn. Get some rooms.
All right.
That sounds like.
What
a
if she
good
doesn't
idea.
have enough beds for us?
I'm not sharing with either of you.
Yeah.
I
Well.
Jeez.
Floor.
I guess I could get in your cloak again.
Oh my god. Okay, so you guys are gonna go back to the inn.
What are the amenities like under there?
It's smelly.
It's a
Sweating all
sauna.
day.
Okay,
All
so
right.
when as you guys walk across the city again, it's pretty late. You see the occasional staggering passerby. You see a guy pissing, just barely standing, pissing on the
Me too,
side of
brother.
the street, bro.
Strong stream. Strong stream.
Looking healthy.
You guys walk into the tavern. It is not popping. It is definitely winding down. You guys walk up to the mother. At this point, the mom, you shouldn't partake in your own booze, but she had an emotional roller coaster today. Her son was brought to her crying by some random stranger in full chainmail armor. She had to beat a guy down to get her fucking food money back. When you guys walk in, you see Caldwater sitting on the bar. He's kind of having fun. He's with the bar owner. They're kind of chit-chatting, playing some games. And the mom is definitely buzzed. So when she sees Jin enter, she says, welcome! What do you guys do?
I go, hey, long time no see.
She says, yeah, you're good peoples for sure. Can I get you guys anything?
Do you have a room for 4?
A room?
Actually, could you make it 4 rooms for 1?
Oh my god. 4
We can do
rooms?
3 if we need to.
Well, I'll tell you what. I do have 1 extra room. But the rest of you can just kind of sleep in the bar.
I'm gonna
What?
ask if
That's allowed?
they have any sweets.
Sweets.
Yeah, you
Sweet?
got any sweets? Got any luxurious rooms?
Look, you're looking for a sweet?
I'll pay.
At the sound of that, the owner comes by and says, "Why, sir, I didn't know you were of such taste and refinement. Of course we have a suite."
Yeah. How much would that run me?
How much? Well, if you have to ask, are you sure you can afford it?
Hey,
He
come on
giggles,
now. Rich get richer. Eat the poor. You know what they say.
It'll be 15 GP per night
How
for
about
one suite.
we do 9?
9? That's the price of a regular room. He laughs.
9 gold for a regular room? What kind of establishment is this?
Sir, we are the best in the city.
Do you know what I've done for this city?
What you've
Do you know who
What's
I
your
am?
name again?
I'm Wolgren of Nuxvar. Do you know what I've done?
I have never heard of you before.
You've never heard of me? Wow. That shows your place.
I've actually never heard of you either until today.
Shut the fuck up,
Oh my
Sam.
god!
Yeah,
In
we're
fact,
really sorry.
all of you guys are like, "Wait, I've never heard of you either."
We turned back, or I turned back to the innkeep, and I'm like, "Is 9 for the suite okay?" After the day we all just had.
The woman turns
Yeah.
to the barkeep, and the barkeep or the woman turns to the male owner and says, "They saved cold water today." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and he kind of looks over at the boy, and he says, "I'll tell you what, I can't part with a suite for 9, but I'll give you 2 standard rooms for 8."
You've got yourself a deal.
That don't
Thank
sound
you
too
so
bad.
No, that's not bad.
Okay. So
We're splitting this, right?
just
Yeah.
to be clear with money, you guys are keeping track of how much money
Yeah, I
you
have
spent?
9 gold pieces and 94
I
silver
spent
pieces.
Nothing.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. And then, so who's paying what?
I assume just to get this straight, it's 100 silver pieces per 1 gold piece, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We all pay 2?
It's 8, so yeah, 2 each.
Perfect.
I'll
Mark
chip
it
in
down.
my fair share.
All right. So with 2 rooms, or 2, yeah, with 2 rooms, for the 4 of you, what do you do now? Do you want to be? Do you want to be shown to your rooms? Are you here to drink?
Yes, please.
What do you want?
I'm ready for bed. Can you show me to my room?
Okay. So the guy shows you to your room. In the standard room, there is a bed, a bucket in the corner, with
Hell yeah.
some water in it. There's a bar of soap next to the bucket. There is
Lovely.
a square box in the other corner with a circle in it. There is, there's a window even, you did climb a flight of stairs to get here.
I look into the room and I'm like, oh, is that a shit bucket? I get my own shit bucket?
The guy laughs and he's like, sir, that's your bath bucket.
Oh.
He's like,
What is that? What
You-
is that
you
box
see the
with
bar of
circle in the
soap?
corner?
Yeah, I thought that was, like to wash up after.
he's like, no. If you have to use the bathroom, use the toilet.
Oh, I've only
What's a
ever had
toilet?
shit buckets.
I will not be rooming with Wolgren.
You guys poop inside here?
I only poop in the open ocean, sir.
Oh my god. You guys are astounded at this toilet, dude. And he
Coming!
walks up, he's like, yeah, come on in. And he like waves you over. It's literally a stone box with a hole in the middle. Or a wooden box, sorry, with a hole in the middle. It's similar to a porta potty where like you poop in it and it just falls down this tube into the sewer.
That's
Nice.
fucking cool.
Pretty cool.
It's way better than a
Nice.
bucket.
That's
Oh
pretty
my
modern
God.
for a place like this.
In the capital city of the country. Toilet. A primitive toilet. Yeah.
I go and shit in the
I
bucket.
agree. You shit in the bucket.
I don't
Okay,
shit in the bucket. I don't shit
He's
in
like,
the bucket.
whoa! In front of everyone?
I don't shit in the
And
bucket. I'm lying.
He kind of ushers you everyone out and closes the door while Walgren's in there shitting.
Again, I will not be rooming with Wolgren.
Okay, so Seraphis goes to
I
the
got
other
my
room.
own room.
Walgren's in the right room.
Who wants to sleep with the shit bucket?
A little feces never hurt anybody.
I get up and lay in the bed. I'm like, oh man, room to myself. I didn't even shit.
Well,
I just like pants down and went to go lean down. Everyone left, and I was like, all right, cool.
It was an intimidation.
Oh my god. Okay, so Jin and Aaron, sleeping situation. Where is sleeping? Who's sleeping with who?
I don't know.
Since we were all in the room with Wolgren, I just stayed there. And I was like, alright,
Okay,
sleeping
so
on the floor.
so he goes to pull down his pants. Everybody leaves. You're just standing there in chainmail armor, watching him. I want intimidation check from both of you, and the
Oh.
highest one that wins is how this is gonna play out.
All right.
Hey, just roll D flat D20.
Yep. I'm rolling the monkey dice. What is it?
16?
Yeah, 16.
Mine's
16
plus, and then I get +4 strength. And then for intimidation.
No, so just to play out, I was just gonna go like just flat 20s,
Yeah. Yeah.
just to see,
Oh,
because this
Whoever
is
rolls
not
higher.
like it's not like full intimidation check. Otherwise, you'd both have to make an intimidation check and a like to prevent the intimidation, I guess.
okay.
So just flat 20s. What did he get?
16.
16.
I got 5.
Okay, I was 16 and 5. So you're standing there, and he's like shitting, or he's like straining to shit, right? Like this man does not eat enough fiber.
Just not eating.
I'm gonna say you turn around,
Okay.
and like walk to the window, open it, and like try to get some fresh air.
Valid.
Okay, while he's like fake shitting in the thing. So
My
Aaron
God.
and
Gasping for air.
Seraphis, gasping for air. Aaron and Seraphis go to the second room. There is one bed.
Don't worry, I'm used to sleeping on the hardwood.
It's good. I was gonna sleep on the bed regardless of what you said. I am a lady.
The lady can take the bed.
The lady. Okay.
I've slept on many a poop decks,
Perfect. Okay,
madam.
There's a
So you
poop deck
guys
in
are
here.
settled in- Okay.
This
All right.
lady's on the floor.
Since
Please
that
don't make
is
me sleepy.
fairly settled, I'm gonna go back to Jin. Jin, you are in your room. I will say, after today's events, your armor is feeling mighty musty and moist.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense that you are in a private enough area that you could take your armor off.
Except for me, I'm in the room.
Yeah.
private enough because
And there's
you
a
are
window.
Still
you are
squeezing
also
one
in
out.
her in the same party
Yeah.
/ you're on the second floor, so you'd have to fight a peeping tom at that point, and social consequences and constructs say no.
Yeah. Correct.
So,
So
do you sleep
Wolverine,
in your armor or do you take your armor off?
I take my. Oh, so one question: how high up is the bed off the ground?
Like I like a foot or something.
Okay, so not very high. Okay.
You
Well, I
could
mean, if
slide
it
your
was
armor
high enough, I
underneath.
could like hide it. Um.
You could put your armor underneath the bed. Is that what you're
So
trying to
I'm
do?
gonna sleep, armor on, helmet off, but I cover my head with some of my armor while I sleep.
Okay. So you take
Some
your
of y'all aren't
helmet.
paranoid sleepers, and it shows.
Okay, you take your helmet off. So Wolgren, this is the first time seeing her. Uh, it is. They are dragonborn. Is the first thing you definitely notice that they are not human, or even like humanoid.
I feel like since
right?
I'm a traveler, I just don't even.
You
I
don't.
don't. I
You
don't
don't
think of.
react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
All right.
around.
Decent. So he is sleeping on the bed, laying on the bed. You take your helmet off. He doesn't even react.
Okay.
Is the helmet piece the only piece you're gonna take off?
I ask
Knowing.
if it's okay to untuck my tail.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know how you got your tail in there. That's fucking insane.
You're telling me the dumb laws of this city want my tail to be hidden from the masses.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't care.
so I do take off my armor since he is okay with it, but I do secure the door and lock it in any fashion possible so no one walks in while I'm sleeping.
I freak out and I jump out the
Interesting.
window.
You won't contain me.
Okay.
I explained to Wolgren,
Okay.
there are a lot of racists in this town, and not everyone's very comfortable with Dragonborn around. So,
Okay.
to make everyone's lives easier, I conceal myself.
Ah. Let's try getting a cloak. Maybe a mask.
You know what? I might take you up on that.
Not
This-
my cloak though.
My God. Oh my God. I don't think Jin would fit underneath your cloak.
I don't. This.
I don't
Yeah.
think the tiefling did either. So
That's true.
There was never a
I think my
tiefling
tail was
under this
definitely
cloak.
just dragging behind.
I don't know what you were talking about. There was never anyone under my cloak.
Never had anyone under here.
All right. Okay, so you guys, you go to bed. You're in this tavern. You can hear the sounds of the people as night goes on, slowly start to die out. And it becomes nighttime in the city. I'm gonna say you guys long rest, so
Yeah, I go sleep.
recover your bullshit. Nothing was lost or whatnot. And I'm gonna call it there
Yeah.
yippee!
for session 1. This is actually where I stopped preparing.
Sick.
I have one bulletin point after this about how like what you guys are gonna do, like, or what, like, explaining how, like, to get out of the city. And then I have like my session 2 notes that I started because I didn't know how fast we get through. So this is actually really, really good, and now I know approximately how much to